What's going on, people? Welcome back to Curtis Shaw TV, back with another live watch along today. Brentford against Arsenal. Before I start, my apologies, I'm a few minutes late. To be honest, Cruz had a game and I was watching the game. And anybody that's got kids, and you know, when you're watching your kid play football, it's very difficult to leave before the game ends. So apologies, late Shaw TV, Aubameyang, all of that stuff. I'll take it all. You give me all the flack today. I understand it, people. But we're here, we're live, and let's hope today we pick up the 3 points. Let me go into Edu mode, as I now call it, people. No more Granit Xhaka slander after that pace in Switzerland. But we are here. Man said the late show with Curtis Letterman. You've got me, man. You've got me. I got to take all of it. He did score, by the way, as well. So, yeah, it is what it is. Man said, Curtis, maybe spend less money on Arsenal merch and more money on a watch. Listen, man, I had to. You know, parent mode has to come first. But I'm here, better late than never, people. And the game didn't even finish. So I don't know if he won or not, David, is the answer. It's Curtis Xhaka mode from now on. Anyway, people, let me get into the game. Obviously, we've got about, 20 minutes until kickoff, so let me get into it. The headline news for Arsenal is Fabio Vieira makes his debut, people. Fabio Vieira makes his debut for Arsenal today. No Martin Odegaard, and Fabio Vieira comes into that number 10 role. Now, at the end of the day, the guy costs £35 million. Let's see what you're about. You know, I want to see what you're about now. We've heard all the hype. We've heard all the talk. Now it's time to perform. And this ain't an easy game to make your debut in, if I'm being totally honest. Because Brentford, the one thing we've said about Fabio Vieira, not physically the biggest of guys. Brentford, they're street smart. They're a former championship side. They know how to rough man up. So this will be a tough game for Fabio Vieira to make his debut in. However, I'm excited to see the guy play. I don't think he was amazing against Zurich, but it was certainly, we saw glimpses of quality in there to see what he's about. So this is going to be a rude awakening. The other big news, people. Big man Thomas Part-Time Partey is back. Thomas Part-Time, as he was called in the stream the other day. And yeah, it was great to see him back. I think they've taken a massive risk by playing him. I'm going to say it. But at the same time, people always say, well, you can get injured in training, so you might as well play them in a game. But Thomas Partey is in from the start. Arsenal have got a 15-year-old on the bench. Amsterdam, Thailand, 15-year-old on the bench next to 12-year-old, or do we get Cruz on the bench? I'm telling you, Cruz is available. We're putting 15-year-olds on the bench. I mean, they told me they didn't need a midfielder, and we got a 15-year-old on the bench to us. What's going on? I mean, listen, big up the young buck on the bench, but it's Arsenal Football Club. We're trying to get Champions League football. We've got a 15-year-old. The man's got school on I was going to say Monday. He's got school on Tuesday. Probably studying for his GCSEs. We need players. Why didn't you sign Douglas Luiz? Why'd you let Ainsley Maitland-Niles go? You got 15-year-olds on the bench. I'm sorry, I know some people are gassed about it on Twitter. Oh, Arsenal giving a 15-year-old a chance. Yo, this ain't work experience. I'm trying to get Champions League football here, people. Man's doing his GCSEs on Friday and playing for Arsenal on Sunday. Yeah, big him up, but yeah, unless he's the new Cesc Fabregas or something, then cool. But no, I'm not having that. This is Arsenal Football Club, man. What are we doing? I'm sending emails into the club saying, listen, can I have work experience? Yeah, sure. What do you want to do? Do you want to work in the club shop? Do you want to, sweep up the ground? Do you want to mop the lawn on the pitch? No, I tell you what, I'll put you on the bench against Brentford. How about that? Man's saying he's in year 10. He ain't even doing the GCSEs. He's taking the mock test. The practice one. What kind of blood clot? 15-year-old on the bench. That's why they moved the kickoff to 12 o'clock. He's got to be in bed by 7:30. They couldn't play the game at 2 o'clock. He can't even drive to training. How's he getting to training? Blood clot. This is Arsenal Football Club. But big him up. But listen, nothing against the young buck. I hope, great experience for him. But brother, this ain't the club to do it at. You know what I mean? This ain't the club. Go Brentford and sit on their bench. We need to get top four, 15-year-old on the bench. What kind of foolishness is this? But anyway, we move. Let me not have a meltdown early on. Arsenal diplomat, Thomas Fall-Aparte. Oh, my days. Blood fire. Anybody looking? I might apply for a job at Arsenal. I just might apply for a job. Yeah, you got any jobs going at Arsenal? Yeah, I tell you what, mate, you can come on the bench next week. That's what you can do. Anyway, let's move. Let me not get too caught up in it. But hey, it is what it is. Arsenal got 15-year-old on the bench. But anyway, let's make sure we win the game. It's friendly fire. You know. You just have to wonder, Edu, think we might have needed a player? Or, Curtis, what were you doing at 15? Ross, what was I doing at 15, man? I don't know what I was doing. Probably playing Pro Evo. Adriano, 99 shot power. I certainly wasn't playing at this level. You know what I'm saying? 15-year-old. Anyway, we move. Thanks again to the Chuckle Brothers. Our bench is rancid again. Fitz in a great mood. Do you know what I love about Fitz? He has the picture. All happy, smiling, great holiday. And then he just comes in with the fire. I love it, Fitz. Big up, Fitz. Nah, Nelson, the man's having fruit shoots at half time. Do you know what? You've sent me over the edge. I'm sure you can't drink Lucozade until you're 16 because it's, I don't know, is it glucose? I'm sure you got to be 16. The man can't drink a Lucozade Sport at half time when they come off, or Powerade. The man can't drink a Powerade. If I see him drinking Powerade at half time, I'm reporting him. I'm sorry, nah. The brother can't drink glucose. Get him an apple and blackcurrant fruit shoot at half time. That's all he can have. It's all mad. Get him a fruit shoot. Get him a Capri Sun. Oh, my days. The man can't do it. Yo, I'm telling you. When they all get, pizza and that after, give the man a Happy Meal. You get a cheeseburger. And you get a Sonic the Hedgehog toy in there if you're lucky, mate. It's all mad. The man's drinking milk at half time. Arsenal, man. Do you know what? I wonder if they have to genuinely sign permission slip. I give my son, to go and play football for Arsenal. Let me not get too caught up. You lot are getting me in a comedy zone. I need to relax. TMB, if the 15-year-old is Lukaku-sized, I don't mind. Well, maybe he's the new Cesc Fabregas. This is nothing against him, by the way. Big him up. 15, I was playing Pro Evo. 99 shot power, Adriano trying to rip the net apart. You're on the bench for Arsenal, so I ain't in no position to be dissing the brother. I'm just saying in terms of Arsenal, you're telling us top four. Arsene Wenger saying the other day that we can win the title. They got Haaland banging goals in. We got a guy who's got to have semi-skimmed milk at half time because he's not allowed to have a Powerade. I mean, we need to sort it out. But anyway, big him up. Nothing against him, by the way. This is all aimed at Arsenal. Anyway, Thomas Partey's back. Should we have played him from the start? He hasn't played a game since the injury. But at the same time, he's going on international duty with Ghana. Maybe we had to take the chance, simple as that. So it is what it is. Ben White continues at right back. I thought Tomiyasu might come back in, but they've stuck with him. And Fabio Vieira plays in the 10. Odegaard is out injured, people. Man's arriving on the school. But see, I've started something here that I shouldn't have done. You got to be starting something. You got to be starting something. Try to get over. Yeah. Over. Right, let me not go anyway. Big up Buenos Aires, Guna. Will be a tough match. Must get back to winning ways. Oh, Paulie as well. Hope you're well, bro. Hope things are getting better for you. Madovi said, Big C, it's my birthday today. Big up. Happy birthday. Let's hope Arsenal don't mash up your birthday. Latte, big up yourself, bro. I don't know if you're still on holiday, sunning it up in Cancun. But he says, big up Big C, best on YouTube, period. We move people, we have to liven the mood, before the game. It's a Sunday. We lift the mood, man, But big up to the community because you set me off. And once I start, I find it hard to stop. So, everyone in the chat, yeah, big up Darren, big up the chat. Make sure you lick down the like button. Let's get 2,000 likes. Last game before the international break. Let's concentrate on the game a little bit. I've, spent 10 minutes talking about the young buck on the bench. Let's look at the bench. The bench, squad depth. Here's obviously the starting line. Here is the bench. Matt Turner, Tomiyasu, Rob Holding, Souza, Lokonga, Smith, Nwaneri, Marquinhos, and Eddie Nketiah. I mean, that bench is... If I speak, I'm in big, big trouble. You know, and I don't want to get in big trouble, so I have to be careful with what I say. But have Arsenal ever heard of squad depth? Anyone ever told Edu it kind of helps if you got a bit of depth in your squad, mate? All I'm saying is this starting 11 needs to handle business, because I'm not sure who's coming off changing the game. The 15-year-old boy is called Ethan Nwaneri, who's on the bench. Is he doing that to prove a point? You know, no disrespect to the young buck. Sometimes managers do this. I've seen Klopp do this before, you know, put a youth on the bench to show the Liverpool board I'm desperate for a player. I'm sure Aziz and, you know, these players in the under-23, surely that would have been ahead of Nwaneri. I don't know if he's doing it to prove a point. But AFC Gaming, 3-point collecting, please. Today will cap off my weekend. Everyone stay blessed. Big up Curtis, best YouTube channel vibes. Big up yourself. Listen, first of all, I want to say, big up the young buck, right? I know I joked about it. You know, he can't have a Powerade at half time. He's got to have milk and all that. But big him up. He's 15 years of age. The man's on the bench for Arsenal. It'd be interesting if they decide to bring him on. But just from an Arsenal point of view, it's an interesting one. As I say, I mean, yeah, is it Serjan? I think he's a full international. The boy who plays for Mexico as well, I forget his name, apologies. And Aziz, you telling me these boys weren't better suited to be on the bench? But how many of those players off the bench can seriously change this game if we're in difficulty today? I'm really not sure. Marquinhos, outside of that, we are struggling. I don't even know who Souza is, to be honest. Big up Gary, who said he lost his dog the other day. I need a lift. Hey, I hope you find your dog, man. I know, you know, pets can be like family members, you know. The boy won a competition on the back of the cornflakes. I'm telling you, man, you ever buy the cereal? It's like, yeah, 2 for the price of 1 to a theme park. I think this guy got, you know, if you get the one with the golden ticket in, you get on the Arsenal bench. Like, I don't know. Maybe I'm making too much of it, people. But that bench is stinking out the place today. I can't lie. They're going to do a minute silence. Are they doing it now? They're about to do it. We'll do the minute silence. Souza is a left back. Souza was bought from West Brom. Okay. I'm telling you, Charlie and the Chocolate Factory settings. Get a golden ticket. You get on the Arsenal bench. It's all mad. It's all mad. Cruz might be on the bench next year. You know, 15-year-olds on the bench for Arsenal. Arteta's wearing a suit. Yeah, I think all the managers were told to wear suits. I'm going to do the minute silence. All right, now. Come on, Arsenal. Come on. Right, we need to get 3 points now. We got, what, 4 minutes until kickoff, people. So, I mean, I haven't even read out the Brentford team. I will read it out quickly. So they've got Raya, who we were linked with, actually. Hickey, who we was linked with as well. No, I'm not singing the national anthem, people asking. No. Then you got Henry, Janssen, Ben Mee, Janel, Jensen, Ajir, De Silva, and Buemo, and Ivan Toney. I tell you what, Ivan Toney is a problem today. I tell you that. Saliba and Gabriel are going to have to handle him. Curtis, they put him on the bench so he signs a professional deal. Could be a good point. Maybe he's being linked with other clubs and they think, oh, let's put him on the bench. You show his family then that he's an important part of the squad. You get him to sign a new deal. Vieira, big game for him today. Let me just go through. Arsenal confirmed that Odegaard and Zinchenko are both out. Granit Xhaka wears the armband. You just knew at some stage this guy was going to wriggle his way back to being Arsenal captain. It was so obvious. Where does it say about the injury? No, it just says they're both injured. I had a feeling Zinchenko has a calf injury. Odegaard has a calf injury as well, actually. So no Odegaard and no Zinchenko. I actually don't mind Tierney playing left back in this game because, I don't know, I just think he's going to get tested today defensively. I think Zinchenko's better on the ball. I think Tierney's better defensively. I'm interested to see Thomas Partey. He's been out injured, hasn't played a game yet. Was it a big risk to play him? Maybe they played a behind closed doors game in training to get in some match fitness. But he's back in there. Him and Xhaka is our best midfield. And George said, how bad is a calf injury in terms of time? It honestly depends. It could be a week, 2 weeks, could be 4 weeks. It depends if you've pulled it, if you've just strained it. Apologies, forgive me. Who was it who said, was it Gary? Somebody said about the dog. He said his dog actually passed away. Apologies. Yeah, no. Hopefully today can lift your mood. Hopefully Arsenal get a win and lift your mood. Xhaka as captain is a disgrace. For me, I don't agree with it. I'm sorry. I don't care what anyone says. For me, he should not be captain of Arsenal. After what he did, I know a lot of people forgiving him and, okay, we let bygones be bygones. For me, he should not be Arsenal captain. I don't care if we got 2 captains out. Jesus apparently is one of the so-called captains as well. Arteta's gone sharp today in the suit. I think they recommended most managers wear a suit in honour of the Queen and stuff. We're about to get underway. Get your score predictions in the comments, people. I'm going for 2-1 to Arsenal. I think it will be a tough game. And here we go. We're underway, people. Get your score predictions in the comments. And let's hope we can win before the international break. I'm going for a 2-1 victory for Arsenal. We're playing in the black kit today. Nimbo's going 2-1 as well. 2-0, 3-1, 1-1, 2-1. Killer Ice Lord says 3-0, 0-0, 1-1. I hope not. 2-1 to Arsenal, said Omar. 3-0, 3-1, 4-1. I can't see it being as easy as that. I got to be honest. I think 2-1. Crew's going for a 2-1. Do it for the last royalty. 2-1, 4-1, 3-1. Most of you predict an Arsenal victory. Thomas Partey back in the team. 2-1 Aubameyang brace. You better relax, Omar. Buenos Aires says 2-2, I'm afraid. Public and me says 3-0. Champions League winners. 6 Champions League winner. Liverpool fan says 2-2. 1-1 Amsterdam, Thailand. Family podcast. Big up yourselves, man. 3-1 to Arsenal. Arsenal on the ball. Saliba. Ben White continues at right back. I just want to see what this Fabio Vieira's about. I really do. I've still got my question marks over whether we needed him more than a centre midfielder, but let's hope he's a baller. Let's hope he's a little Bernardo Silva. Big up TMB who said Arsenal 2-0. Brentford are playing 5 at the back. Chance for Arsenal. Oh, what a chance. What a chance. Gabriel Martinelli, 8-9 yards out. Should have scored. He slipped over. What a little touch. Martinelli into Xhaka. Martinelli slips as he goes to hit the ball. Has to score. Hits his own foot with the ball. That's a sitter. The first touch into Xhaka is superb. Xhaka pops it back to him. Slips over as he goes to hit the ball. And the mistake. And the chance has gone. Slippy Martinelli slipping all over the place. Should have been 1-0 to Arsenal. Hit it against his own foot. It's interesting. Have they played rugby on that pitch? It looks like they had lines on the pitch, or am I seeing something? Oh, ball over the top. Oh, cleared by Gabriel. Good little. Oh, Vieira tries to chest it, doesn't get enough on it, and then fouls him. Fabio, come on, fella. Nwaneri to score the winner. Imagine the scenes. 15-year-old on the bench for Arsenal. Imagine if they bring him on. Vieira gives away a foul. First Premier League start. £34 million signing from Porto. I need to see something from him. I definitely need to. C. Law said a trialist on the bench, Shambles on the bench. I think what somebody said earlier is a good point. Maybe clubs are looking at signing him, and maybe Arsenal have just put him on the bench just to sweeten him up a little bit and make him feel like the club are desperate to keep him. It happens. Free kick to Brentford. Look at that line on the pitch there. If they've been playing rugby on the pitch, maybe that's why the pitch is so slippy. Jagdeep said, finishing an essay, ball whipped in. Ramsdale collects. Finishing an essay before turning the game on, following Big C. In the meantime, big up. Seb said he will come on in the 93rd minute. Listen, if we're winning the game and the game's up, give him his debut. Bring him on for 2-3 minutes. Why not? Ben White looking for Saka. Not a great ball. Cleared in the air. And a good header there by Saliba, who won goal of the month with that left-footed shot, crossbar and in. He's in the French squad again as well. Still no sign of a new contract for Saliba or Saka. We know they definitely need to sign new deals ASAP. Stephen said no, Odegaard. Odegaard's out with a calf injury. Ball over the top. Oh, Saliba. He gets back, recovers. Ball clipped into the back post. I think Saliba did just enough to put him off as he was crossing it. Brentford keep the ball well. I got to be honest, when I was looking at the Brentford team, I genuinely don't know some of their players. I don't know where they signed them from. Some of these guys, Jensen, I don't really know them. I've heard of them, but I don't know much about them. Big up my brother Fran in the chat. What's happening, community? Finally some football to speak about. Hit the likes for Kurt. Big up my bro. Make sure you follow Fran. I'm sure he'll probably do a show tomorrow or Tuesday discussing the game. Ball whipped into the back post, header, and collected by Ramsdale. We need to be careful. They're a very street smart team, Brentford. They kept a lot of players that they got promoted from the Championship with. And Bremo's a good player. Ivan Toney, we know, is a very good player. He's going to be massively confident now. He's got the England call-up as well. It's going to boost his confidence even further. So we're going to have to be careful. Roshan said Tony's price will now double, 100% English tax. I know Jamaica tried to call him up 2 or 3 times and he rejected the call-up. Thomas Partey gives the ball away. Saliba retains possession and it's back with Ramsdale. Yeah, Jamaica tried to call him up a few times, Ivan Toney, and I know he was always very keen to try and get in the England squad. And I think, look, once Calvert-Lewin had got injured and was out of form, there was always a chance. Good ball over the top. Gabriel Jesus, left-hand side of the penalty area. Players in the area. Not a great ball by Jesus. Xhaka rescues it, comes back to him. He's looking to get on that right foot. I think he should have crossed it earlier. Maybe with a left foot. They recycle possession. Fabio Vieira on the ball. Finds Ben White down this right-hand side. Can we get the first goal? Kimani, Rashford was in the England squad. They pulled him out because of injury. That's why Toney got in. I don't think Ivan Toney was actually going to be in the squad if Rashford didn't get injured. Here's Fabio Vieira. Here's a chance. Thomas Partey, 25 yards out. Do we even want him shooting? Here's Kieran Tierney. See, they get players behind the ball. You got to move. You got to move the ball quickly. Big C, you ever thought about getting into coaching? Not really, Honestly, coaching is so cliquey at the top level. Fran will tell you, he knows as well the game, Coaching is, to get high up in coaching, it's all about who, there's average coaches in big positions in football, and there's great coaches who aren't, and I think it's the most expensive country in Europe to do your coaching badges in England. So, nah, not interested in it, to be honest. Pigeon settings from Thomas Partey. We've got to move the ball that little bit quicker. I think Brentford, they get organised very quickly and try and hit you on the break. Here's Gabriel. Ball down the sides. Can he keep it in? Oh, he gives the ball away there. He did well. And Xhaka gets him out of the mess there. Fair play. Man said Curtis will get sacked after one. I'll probably walk off. Nah, not me, mate. I would tell you something. I'd have him playing like Pep Guardiola. I'd have him playing like Pep. Sheets of metal. Big up, Big C. What do you think of Haaland's kung fu kick goal? It was Zlatan-esque, wasn't it? It felt like Zlatan. Oh, what is that from Martinelli, man? Poor pass across his own area. He goes out for a throw-in. Do you know one thing that's interesting? And a lot of you might think I'm crazy for this comment. Haaland is... I call Haaland Ivan Drago of football because he's like a robot. When I watch him play, he doesn't excite me that much. I love his movement. I love his finishing ability. He's not a player that I would like, oh my God. I would rather watch Benzema play than Haaland because of the technical ability, the movement, the link-up. Haaland is literally a footballing robot. They've built a goal-scoring monster. If he stays fit the whole season, I think he breaks the records in the Premier League. I think he gets 35 to 40 league goals in the Prem. You know, yesterday against Wolves, he wasn't even amazing, but gets the ball, bottom corner, goal, simple. He's literally a goal machine. I appreciate his talent. I don't want anybody to think I'm saying he's not a top player. He's an incredible player for his age. He's making the Premier League look like a farmers league. You know, he's taking the mick out of it. But he's not a player that I would be like, oh my God, I'm so excited to watch him play. You know, a Neymar and Mbappe or, you know, even Benzema for me. Messi, Ronaldo at their prime. He's just a goal machine. He is the Ivan Drago of football, you know. He's just a goal scorer, nothing else. I mean, listen, scoring goals is the hardest thing in football. That's why they get paid the most money, because that wins you games. So I'm not taking anything away from Haaland. He's a monster. But just in terms of excitement, not the most exciting of players. Mbappe and Benzema are definitely more exciting to watch, 100% for me. Stackademics, I'm with you. It's hard at the moment to say that because I think Mbappe's better or more exciting, but he's not as productive in the sense that if Haaland breaks the record in the Prem, wins the Champions League with Man City, all of a sudden he gets elevated above Mbappe because Mbappe is playing in France. No one cares if he scores 40 goals in the French league. Unless PSG win the Champions League, nobody cares about what they do there. So, and Mbappe's ego's gone crazy this year. I don't like his attitude. That million pound a week has gone to his head. So, yeah, as I said, let's not play down scoring goals because he makes it look easy. His movement is incredible. For a big guy, he can shift as well. If he stays fit all season, I think he'll score 40 goals in all competition, which is unbelievable. When we're saying Jesus, we're looking for 20, this guy's probably going to get 40. I saw an interview where Ian Wright said, you know, in the Prem, I always wanted 10 league goals by Christmas. Half the season to go. You get another 10 in the second half. There's your 20 league goals, job done. This guy's got what? Is it 12, 14 goals already? How many goals has Haaland actually got in the league? I know he's got a few in the Champions League. Yeah. The man's bagging goals for absolute joke. 11 in the league and 1 assist. 14 in all comps. I mean, man's got 11 goals by September. Ian Wright's talking about 10 goals by Christmas. He's probably going to have 20 goals by Christmas. Most top strikers try and get 20 in a season. This guy will be eating his Christmas turkey, already have 20 goals in the bag. He's a joke. He's an absolute joke. Brandon said, I'm sorry Haaland's better than Mbappe. It's opinion. It's opinion. I actually think Mbappe was probably a better player 2 years ago when he was just absolutely rapid. He was lethal. He was a goal scorer. And his ego's kind of gone through the roof now. So we'll have to see. Free kick to Arsenal in a crossing position. Hey, South London, I said the same thing all the time. Salah, for me, is not a player that excites me. He never has. He's a goal machine. But I thought Mane was always the better winger when I watched Liverpool with those two. Our Son yesterday, listen, it pains me to say it as an Arsenal fan, but that was incredible. Came off the bench, scored a hat-trick in 30 minutes. Martinelli whips it in, header gets knocked down. And it's cleared. Arsenal obviously play Tottenham next after the international break, so it's going to be a massive game. I would pay to watch my guy Aubameyang. Listen, Aubameyang was exciting when he was bagging for us. Omar said he will have 50 in all comps by the end of the season. Here come Arsenal, right-hand side anyway. Can we create a decent opportunity? We have had the best chance of the game. Martinelli, 8-9 yards out, slipped as he went to hit the ball. and should really have scored. We haven't kept possession that well, to be honest. Mbappe has done a Neymar, given up on trying hard to cash out instead. Yeah, listen, for me, Mbappe should have left PSG, gone to Real Madrid, biggest club. That's how you push yourself to become the best. Staying at PSG for the bag. I get it, though. You know, he wants to win the Champions League with his boiled club, but can you imagine Benzema, Vinicius and Mbappe as a front three? That would have been the best front three of any team in world football. OGB, yeah, listen, I don't want, like I said, I'm not playing it down. We can't say he's just a goal scorer because there's nothing better than that, nothing more important. I'm just saying his all-round game isn't the most exciting, but he's a relentless goal machine. Where's the captain? Captain Xhaka for Arsenal today. I think we all knew eventually he'd get his hands back on that captain's armband as soon as Odegaard came out the team. Vieira is very lightweight. The thing is, you know, you can be lightweight and still a quality player. You know, Bernardo Silva's quite light, but his balance is so good. You can't get to him. He's kind of low. You can't lean on him. We've seen Messi do it for years. Messi's like, what, 5'7", 5'6"? Small. How often does Messi get barged off the ball? Hardly ever. His balance is unbelievable. He kind of avoids going shoulder to shoulder with you. So Vieira needs to, you know, manage the lack of strength. But we need to see something from him. Sports Genius said, would you take Wenger back if he qualifies us for the next 3 Champions Leagues? Or would you keep Arteta for the next 3 seasons not knowing what happens? Listen, I want Arsenal back in the Champions League. So if you're guaranteeing me Champions League with Wenger, I got to take that because there's no guarantees that we get Champions League. So yeah, Messi is Messi. It's definitely... you have to judge him different to anyone else, I suppose. But you know what I mean? Bernardo Silva is small. He's different class. David Silva was small. You know, you've got to use that lack of height to your advantage in a sense. Chris said, I'd love to have just a goal scorer who puts 11 away before October. I know. I totally agree. I know. 100%. Saka was getting pulled there. Did he get the free kick? Remember 4 weeks ago, some were saying Jesus might outscore Haaland. Maybe outscored him like for, I don't know, a week or two. But yeah. And listen, a lot of people were saying that. Will Haaland adjust to the Prem? We've seen players bang goals in Germany, like Timo Werner, and come here and struggle. But this guy's just different. Fabio Vieira, great ball out to Saka. Here's Saka. He's got a chance. Bit of space. Can we get bodies forward? They've doubled up on him quickly, though. They know he wants to cut back on that left foot. That's the only thing with Saka. Oh, it's too predictable. You know what I mean? I could have sent you a postcard. We all knew what he was trying to do there. Ivan Toney, see the work rate there from the striker. Gets all the way back to block Saka's cross. That was so predictable. When you're a left footer playing on the right and everyone knows you want to get on your left foot, you've got to make people think you might go on your right foot. Oh, Saka, is that a corner? Corner to Arsenal. And can we get a goal? 15 minutes gone, people. We've been okay. We haven't kept the ball well enough so far. Can we create more chances? 5 players around him, Cam. 2 players around him. All right, 2 players. I ain't giving him 5. Big up K Hayes as well, who said, Eros said, great players use both feet. K Hayes says, big up blessings from sunny Grenada. Make sure you like the video as well, people. 1,700 of you in the chat. Corner to Arsenal. In swinger. Saka whips it in. Good corner. Flicked on. Yes! That's a goal, surely. It's a goal to Arsenal. Yes! It's been given. Goal line technology. William Saliba. 1-0 to the Gunners. Come on. Great flick on at the near post. Saka in swinging corner. Saliba with the flick on. And 1-0 to the Gunners. I didn't celebrate initially because I wasn't sure whether it was over the line. Oh, it's in. It's in. It's well over the line. Come on! William Saliba. Great ball in from Saka. Beats the man at the near post. Flick on. Woo! That's like the old school FIFA goals that we used to score from corners. Look at Saliba. Ivan Toney gets done at the near post. Little flick off the hair. Off the post and in. Saliba. 1-0 to the Gunners. Yes! Come on! We haven't even played great yet, but who cares? Saliba, man, what a beast. Best defender at the club. French international. Get in. Great flick on. Sometimes we got to just score from a set piece. Come on, big up Sheets of Metal for the super chat. Let's go. 1-0 to the Gunners. Oh, he's not in my fantasy team. I should have put him in. He said yours. All right, Cruz has got him in his. He loves it. Saliba. Yes, come on. Let's go. 1-0 to the Gunners. Saliba back in the French squad. Second goal of the season. Just one goal of the month as well. Get that contract signed before Madrid, before Bayern, before Barca start sniffing around him. This guy's a monster. Come on. Hey, listen, he's got the potential to be world class, no doubt. The sky is the limit for that boy, I'm telling you. Saliba chant's going to be ringing around the community stadium as Gabriel does well there to deal with it. That's a great flick on goal. Near post. Gets across Ivan Toney. Little flick. Posting in. Fantastic header. Big, big goal for Arsenal. Get the contract signed. I'm sorry. Clubs are going to target him. He's got a year left in the summer. We can't be in that position. We play crazy. I don't care. I don't care how we play. Just win the game. Get us top of the league. 3-point collecting. And, you know, we'll worry about the rest afterwards. 1-0 to the Arsenal. 1-0 to the Arsenal. 1-0. Come on. Let's go. I can see Real pinching him. They'll look at him. You know, Alaba must be 30 now. They won't leave a French international who's that good, who's probably going to go to the World Cup with France. The way he's playing, he could potentially start centre-back with Varane for France. The way he's actually playing in the Premier League. I don't think... what other French centre-backs? I mean, Upamecano, these guys. I think Saliba's better than them. He could genuinely start at the World Cup at centre-back. So everyone's going to look at him. His price, his profile will go through the roof. Big up Darren Nichols for becoming a member. Member stream will be on Tuesday, 4 o'clock. Apologies. It was supposed to be on Thursday, but, you know, dentist mashed me up. Couldn't do it. Big up Darren. Welcome to the community. Cruz debaut, man. Him debaut, man. Him there. He said 2-1 as well. He's got Saliba in his fantasy team. I never put him in. Upamecano's a bit better than Saliba. You better relax. He ain't better than him. I'm not having it. I seen him for Dortmund, man. I don't think he is. Yellow said, hi again. Greetings from Argentina. Big up, big up. 1,800 of you tuned in on YouTube. 28 of you on Twitch. Big up the C-Unit business. We're taking over, people. We're taking over. And Upamecano, he's shaky. Kanate is injured. And Kimpembe, for me, ain't better than Saliba, I tell you that. Kimpembe is clumsy, bruv. Don't get me wrong, he's aggressive. Oh, Gabriel's down injured. No. No. He better get up. What happened to him? This don't look good. Gabriel on the floor, injured. This could be Rob Holding FC, people, and that ain't good. Make sure you smash the likes, people. We're trying to get 2,000 likes before the stream ends. Big game today. Can we go top of the league? Last game before the international break. Of course, we play Tottenham, North London derby after the international break. So we need to win this game. Obviously, Man City top at the moment. Bought the new Messi shirt yesterday. Ramkumar, Big C, why is Fabio Vieira so slow when pressing? I haven't seen much of him in the game so far, to be honest. Played a nice little pass, but not sure. Joe said Arsenal will win the league. Maybe the Europa League. Oh, look, in the warm-up, Gabriel was running. Looks like, was he feeling his hamstring? I think he's done. I think he's done, or it's around his knee. Is it his knee or his hamstring? I'm not sure. He's going to be done, I think. Can't take a chance with a muscular injury, man. They showed a clip of him in the warm-up. He pulled up in the warm-up. I mean, like, seriously, like, how many... Why do we get so many injuries? Can somebody explain to me why we get players injured all the time? Players who aren't injury-prone. Look, Rob Holding's coming on, putting the pads on. Oh, no, Tomiyasu, sorry, is coming on. Ross said, I'm excited for Rob Holding. Now, man, looks like Tomiyasu's coming on. I mean, Gabriel's coming back on while they make the change, but he ain't staying on, man. They're not going to take a chance. If he strains that even more, he could be out for weeks, and we can't afford that. North London Derby coming up. We need to be at full strength in 2 weeks. Spartacus Gunner said, said it's early days, but for Vieira for 35 million don't look good for me. Listen, I want everybody to know, I'm not writing him off. It's early, right? Things can change. He needs games. But ultimately, we can all see a player. We can all see the players that we needed. At the moment, what I've seen so far of Fabio Vieira, I'm not there with him right now. I'm not fully convinced yet. Here is Gabriel. Last thing he wants to do is have to run and clear the ball. He does well, though. Thomas Partey on the ball. Tomiyasu's warming up. Looks as if he's going to come on. They'll move Ben White to centre-back and put Tomiyasu at right-back. Jurgen Klopp's in the chat. Said, big up, Big C. Jesus has dropped off recently, says Jay Kang. I think we need to create more chances for him. How often are you seeing Gabriel Jesus touch the ball in the penalty area? He's not getting no chances. Equally, though, top strikers sometimes have to create their own chance, and that's just the reality of it. I want to see him in the penalty area a bit more. Partey gives it to Gabriel. Gabriel probably thinking, don't give me the ball. Goes long. And here we go. Again, Jesus in wide areas. You want him in the penalty area. Left-hand side of the penalty area. Looking for a pass. Gets out to Thomas Partey. Needs movement. They've got players behind the ball. We've moved it too slow there. Anthony said, surprisingly quiet at the community stadium today. I've noticed this in most grounds in England. Big and small, literally no atmosphere. Could be due to the Queen's passing. I've got to be honest, I've never been to Brentford's ground. So I'm actually not sure if it's like a great atmosphere there or not. I mean, it looked good in the United game, but they were battering them. Obviously, their fans were all gas. So I don't know if it's a great atmosphere there or not. I know Bournemouth's quite lively. But yeah, I think in general now, some of the stadiums are a lot more quieter. Here's Bukayo Saka. Finds Martinelli. These two need to get into the game a little bit more. J-Man said, C-Unit squad sneak into Colney, replace the damn grass with softer turf. I don't know what the problem is. Big up Chris Atkins. Hope you're well. George said, Jesus giving me Laka vibes. The last few games he has. And surely he doesn't want to do all that running. Rodney says, Curtis, which Gabby is injured? Martinelli or Magalhaes? Magalhaes, apologies. I forget that we've got 3 Gabbies in the Arsenal team. Last year on the Friday night, it was rocking. It was, actually. That was their first game in the Prem, right? So maybe that was just, a bit of hype at the start. I don't understand what's going off with Gabriel Magalhaes here. Surely if the man's injured, take him off. He's still on. Tomiyasu doesn't look like he's ready to come on yet. We have got to be careful. Wow, are they booing Partey, people? I've got the volume low, so I can't hear it. Are they booing him? Maga glass, I'm telling you. Ball cleared. We are 1-0 up, but we're not playing great. I've got to be totally honest. We're not playing great. We're not stringing many passes together. We're not creating many chances. Positive thing is we are winning. I just want to see us playing better so you feel like we can maintain it or build on it. Here we go, though. We got the ball. Thomas Partey on the ball, middle of the pitch. And Saliba's goal has given Arsenal the lead. Great flick on. Near post corner from Saka. Flicked on. Partey gets booed all the time. You better get used to it. Big up Bally TV, my G Curtis the GOAT. Big up yourself, bro. Appreciate the support. Oz says, big up Curtis Vieira in for Odegaard. Odegaard and Zinchenko out injured. Vieira's been quiet so far. Again, I don't want to write players off this early in their career. But ultimately, we're going to make judgments on players after a couple of games. I need to see more from him. He needs to get on the ball a lot more. Here is Thomas Partey, middle of the pitch. Granit Xhaka. Arsenal starting to string a few passes together. I've said this before, and we'll say this again. With Xhaka, we are not going anywhere. Listen, for me, I've said many times, Xhaka is playing some of his best football for Arsenal. I still don't think he's good enough to get us where we need to be. But it is what it is. Here's Granit Xhaka. Gets the ball out wide to Kieran Tierney. Tierney down this left-hand side. Finds Xhaka. Ball into the penalty area. Gabriel Jesus! Yeah! Gabriel Jesus! What a ball by Granit Xhaka! Yeah. Man, skanking and all sorts. Goal scorer for Arsenal, Gabriel Jesus. Yeah, forget everything we just said about Granit Xhaka. Yes! Get in there. I hope he's onside. What did we say? Create chances for him in the penalty area. Then you see the player. Great ball in, Granit. I hope he's on. Miles on. Great header. Yes! Gabriel Jesus. Great ball by Xhaka. Let me give him his credit. 2-0 to the Gunners, people. Come on! We are top of the league, said we are top of the league. We are top of the league, said we are top of the league. Yeah, I put Jesus back in my fantasy team as well. Come on, Gabby. Yeah, call me, yeah? Wait for the skank. Hey, here we go. Hey, are you mad? Look at the flavour we got, bro. This is seasoned chicken, brethren. This ain't salt and water, fam. We got vibes here. Yo, 2-0 to the Gunners, you know. Gabriel Jesus. We are 2-0 up. Let's go. Top of the league, baby. I'm going to say it until we're not there anymore. Jeez. Jesus needed that goal, you know. Create chances and the brother will score. Yeah, Granit, you know, always rated him. I have to give him his props. That is a fantastic ball in for Vela FC, man. I'm telling you. 2-0 up without even playing that well, if I'm being totally honest. Here's a chance. We could... Oh, he's picked the wrong ball. Saka puts it over. Picked the wrong ball there, Fabio Vieira, for me. Shameless settings. It's shameless, you know. You do that I've always rated him thing. 3-on-2. Surely you just roll Martinelli in. Took the easier pass. Saka puts it over with his right foot. Yeah, listen, no shit. You know me, I don't even hide from it. Shameless in 4K, people. I was just dissing Xhaka, saying he's not good enough. He puts in an absolute peach. But that's it. That's all he can do. Oh, here come Brentford. Good defending. Come on! That dancing clip is worthy. I mean, listen, I'm not going to lie. I didn't do it as silky as Gabby Jesus. I didn't know what he was going to do. Give me a week to practice and I can start doing all this, what he was doing and that. But, oh, here come Brentford, though, in the area. Oh, I mean, Gabriel's still playing with an injury. I don't get it. I thought he was coming off. I did put Gabriel Jesus in my fantasy team because Salah didn't have a game. And the man bagged, so I'll take it. Maybe I'll leave him there. Sheets of Metal says 3-1 Arsenal. I want a clean sheet now. I don't think we should be conceding. All right, Cruz saying 4-0 now. He's seen a couple goals and got carried away. What are you saying, Rico? 5-0. All right, they're saying 4-5-0 now. I think we're Brazil. Anyway, let's see. Hopefully we keep a clean sheet. Come out, Haaland. Man said come outside, Haaland. Yo, you see them dancers we're doing? You can't just buy that, you know. Vibes. Them goal celebrations there. Pure vibes with Arsenal, man. We've been doing that for years since Campbell and I'm writing, man. We got vibes at Arsenal, man. We don't play them games. 2-0 to the Gunners. Come on, let's go. Curtis order it. Yo, listen. Yo. I ain't ordering that Arteta t-shirt. You know what? Oh, I should have just headed that back corner to Brentford. That Arteta t-shirt is sold out, apparently. Which, listen, I don't know if that's a worrying sign or not. Because who the hell bought it? Is what I want to know. I like Cruz's comedy. Yeah, he got carried away, man. I agree with you, Fran. 1 goal for Brentford and it's game on. You can clearly see, wow, what are they doing here? They got about 8 players all standing together for the corner. They're going to get right on Ramsdale. This is where this is where it's going to be a battle. Man said I ordered 5. You better relax. I ain't buying that. Here we go. Counter-attack business. Arsenal on the break. Kieran Tierney. Go on, lad. Drive. Straight out of Tesco. Runs across him. Go on. Pick out the pass. Well done. Here we go. We're vibing. Score the 3rd. I think we're cooking, people. Saka finds Thomas Partey. He was thinking about shooting, then realised You didn't want to hurt no more pigeons. Saka. That's a great ball out wide to Gabby Jesus. We're balling. We're balling. Jesus always on this left-hand side. He's in that Thierry Henry position, man. And it's given away by Thomas part-time Partey, as we call him now. If we get the third, I think they disappear. We need the third goal. Here we go. There's one in the comments. New Wave Youth. I'm ashamed to say, but I bought one. Do you know how crazy the world is, right? That will sell out, and they probably won't get many of them in because it says limited stock. It will probably end up being worth like double, treble the money because it'd just be one of them mad kits. Like, I remember, was it the 424 stuff when that came out, that collab? The hoodie was like £100. People were selling it for £250 on eBay because they sold out so quick. That little Mad Arteta t-shirt probably be £100 on eBay. So, listen, the game is the game. Electricity's going up, man. Do what you need to do. But big up yourself. Nothing beats the Don Robbie dance. Yeah, man, he'll forever be shamed for that one. Although it was quite funny, to be fair. Jason said, shout out Big C in the community. Big up. Make sure you lick down the likes. 2,000 of you in the chat. Arsenal are currently, as I say, keyword, currently top of the Premier League going into the international break. And Man City obviously went back yesterday and Tottenham, but we're above them now. So we need to go into that North London derby top and full of confidence, you know. If we win the league, that Arteta shirt becomes iconic. Listen, 100%. But I think we're a long way from that. I'll take the Europa League. That'll be good enough. Sheets of Metal, big up, bro. Give me that Space Jam moves. I'm telling you, Space Jam move settings, man. Take the power away from Haaland. Give it to Jesus. Yeah, end the season. End the season. I'm more than happy for the season to just finish. Big C's outside the Emirates selling 2 for 30. Nah, man, the price has to go up, bro. That's too cheap. They're 25 each. Big C admitted it. Xhaka is currently man of the match. He's playing well. I actually think he's played better than Partey. I've seen Partey give the ball away a couple of times. He's having a solid game. Here's Saka. Good little run. Finds Granit Xhaka, who Ian's calling the man of the match. And now Xhaka has just knocked a pigeon off the top of the community stadium. Right on cue, Ian. He shoots with his right foot. And looks like he's been doing shooting practice with Thomas part-time Partey. So, Ian, I'll get your comment off screen real quick. But no, in all fairness, Granit has had a good game today. Big up Keelan for becoming a member. Big up yourself. Welcome to the community. Legendary community. C-Unit Business. 2,000 watching on YouTube. 48 of you watching on Twitch. C-Unit Business. Make sure you go and follow Fran. She does really good drawings. And she's doing T-shirt designs as well. Go and check them out. I will get back to you regarding that T-shirt as well. Alex said, you may not have 1 million subs, but you're still one of my favorites on the platform. Big up, man. Listen, nice, solid community, and then you build and expand. You know, that's how you do it, man. You know what I mean? Quality over quantity, people, you know, and then the quality continues as the quantity gets bigger, you know. So I have to teach them, you know. Granit Xhaka will be vibing today. Yeah, he's vibing. He is vibing, that is for sure. Playing like prime Barca. A corner to Brentford. Comes out to the edge of the area. Cleared by Fabio Vieira. Fabio Vieira is having a quiet game. I can't lie. He's having a quiet game. Arteta needs to wear his Wenger suit every week. Yeah, maybe it's giving him inspiration, man, wearing a suit instead of a tracksuit. It's brought a different side to him out, you know. Although Wenger he needs the long coat now for the winter with the dodgy zip. The Arsenal diplomat, thank you for the super chat. I will finally consider my own business a success when I can sell a T-shirt with scribble on it. I mean, it says a lot about Arsenal, innit? If I'm sitting there as the owner of Arsenal, I'm saying, we've just put out a T-shirt with 3 pictures on that the manager scribbled in the changing room, and they've sold out. They could literally sell rice to a chef. We are just crazy. We will buy anything as a fan base. They could literally bring out merch every Monday. It would probably sell out, which says a lot. We're a very committed fan base, that is for sure. Big up Reedy, who said, big up Big CC Unit. Just checking in. Hope you're well, bro. We're 2-0 up. Saliba with a nice flick-on header, and man like Gabriel Jesus with a lovely header as well. 2 headers for Arsenal, not something we do that often. Come then, quick, come, quick. You're wearing a Barcelona shirt today, man. You're letting us down. Scored today, right?
Yeah.
I told the people I was late because I had to leave your game. Good goal.
Yeah.
Press the defender. Slotted it in. Empty net.
Yeah.
Yeah. What do you think the score's going to be today? Get on as well. It's my nephew as well. Come on.
I think the score's gonna be 4-0.
4-0.
It's already 2-0.
2-0.
And
Crew saying 4-0. Rico, what you saying?
5-0.
5-0.
Yeah.
Who's going to score?
Gabriel Jesus.
Who do you reckon scores?
I think Martinelli will score 1.
Yeah.
And I think Gabriel will score a header.
Okay. So all the Gabbies.
I think the last goal Fabio is going to score.
All right.
Or Saka.
We'll get back to you after. Big up for coming on. Next generation. Yeah, new debutant in the chat. Big up Cruiser Rico. They said, yeah, man. Right, let's get back to the game. Goal kick. See you later. Yeah, I know. He shouldn't be wearing the Barca shirt. He loves that Barca shirt for some reason. I said, you lot have good hair. The long hair don't care, gang, man. You know what I mean? We grow the hair long. Lion thing. That shirt was a... Vieira's having a quiet game. I can't lie. Vieira's having a quiet game. We need to get him on the ball more. Big up the legend himself. Fogger. Long throws in the box is such a ratty tactic. Listen, man, remember Rory Delap? Them man used to pepper us at Stoke and we couldn't cope with it. Wenger used to talk like they was cheating, like it wasn't part of the game. Let the kids enjoy, big up. But you know the youths, them, man, they love wearing different kits. As long as it ain't English clubs, I don't mind, you know. Man said, where is the parental influence? Listen, man, you can enjoy that. We're not in Champions League. You can wear them shirts, man. You know what? He's got a PSG shirt. He loves all these clubs, but big up Fugger in the chat. Big up Retzel Midlands too. So big up Cruz, big up Curtis. Hope you're well, bro. Ball out wide. Kieran Tierney does well. He's been pretty solid at left back today. Done his job well. Few marauding runs as well. He'll be eager to get his place back. Cruz Shaw TV. Yeah, in the future, why not? School Fuggery on mod. Yeah, man. What do you think of the New England kit? Do you know what? I think, was the away kit red? I don't really bother with the England kits anyway. I did have a look at it, but it is what it is, really. If they win the World Cup, that's what I'm more interested in. I thought Portugal's kit looked nice, the half and half, green and red. Let smaller teams play their assets. Yeah, listen, you can't expect a team that's probably worth about, no disrespect, their team's probably worth 50, 60 million. Our team's probably worth 250 million. You can't expect these teams to just come and try and outball us. They're going to have to use these, you know, rough and ready tactics. So, yeah, this is what the Premier League's about. You have to deal with everything. Fogger said keeping peace in the dunya. That's what it's all about, man. Keep everything calm, you know, in the dunya, you know. Look after the household. King Bucks, big up the young G's, them next-gen settings. Yeah, you have to show them, you know. See what, you know, build up the confidence. This is their generation, people. I didn't even grow up in the YouTube generation. I grew up in the MySpace generation and BlackBerry BBM Messenger and MSN. That was my generation, downloading a tune on LimeWire for 20 minutes, hoping that, you know, that the internet don't cut off on dial-up. These lot are growing up different, man. I didn't know a thing about Wi-Fi and YouTube growing up. I didn't have a clue. These lot have got it, you know, next generation, man. So they got it lucky compared to us. FIFA Killer said, you never read my comment. There you go. You got there in the end. Xhaka is their generation. Well, that's the downside of it, Oz. You know, we had Thierry Henry, Nicholas Anelka, Dennis Bergkamp, Ian Wright. They got Granit Xhaka. And, yeah, it's a little bit different. Man said, same, bro. Bruv, I'm telling you, man's computer was a mess. You go on LimeWire, try and download the latest track. I remember I used to try and download like a DJ Wookid G-Unit radio. You know, I was a big fan of 50 back in the early 2000s. I had to download like each track Computer was flashing, you know, mad things going off on the computer. It was all mad. They don't know the struggle, man. You know when you got like your favorite 20 tracks on a CD and you wrote on it, like, this is my, you know, mixtape. That CD was like gold dust. Oh, shot. Oh, Kieran Tierney puts it over the bar, goes out for a goal kick. I've gone way off track here, people. Apologies. It's a goal kick. Ooh, kid. Yo, it was all mad when you heard that, people. It was mad. Laptop was mashed up. Anthony, it weren't even a laptop. It was a straight desktop, big, massive thing on the floor. It was all mad. It was all mad. Napster, Rapid Share. Yo, they don't know about the struggle, man. LimeWire's mashed up a lot of computers over the years. If you know, you know, people. LimeWire literally make your computer fly through the wall. I'm telling you. It was all mad. Beer pop-ups, Adam. I'm telling you. Beer pop-ups. They don't know. They don't know. I remember when my phone used to ring, the house phone, used to cut my internet off. So if I was downloading a track and the phone rang, and you know your mum back in the day, if her friend rang her, she was on the phone for 2 hours just chatting about rubbish. Oh, you'll never guess what? The neighbours and this, that. And you're like, just come off the phone, man. I'm trying to download this new 50 Cent diss track. He's dissing someone. I'm trying to download it. It's all mad, people. It's all mad. LimeWire was legendary. MySpace, man. They don't know about struggle, man. They don't know about struggle. Gangsta Grizzle. Don't get me with the hip-hop, man. You know I'm there with you, people. I know I've gone way off track now. And we're not even talking about the game. The game's gone quiet. 2 minutes till half-time. Dial-up internet, man. That noise. Dun, 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 dun. Dun. And you just sit there like, yo, man, you press one page. It wasn't even Google them days. It was like Ask Jeeves or Yahoo was the search engine. They don't know, man. They don't know about struggle. You know what I would have done for Wi-Fi in them days? Jesus. Madness. Keelan, thank you for the super sticker, bro. I really appreciate it. Echo said so relatable. No, they were the days, man. They were the good old days. That's when you know you're getting old, you know. I remember when I was younger, you would hear your parents say, oh, back in our day. You're like, yo, stop that old people talk, man. This is this generation. Now I'm saying that. Oh, they don't make hip-hop like they used to. This is all mumble rap. In my day, we listened to Mobb Deep and Jadakiss and Tupac and Biggie, you know. Don't listen to this, you know, Future and all this mumble rap. That's when I have to look in the mirror and say, I'm getting older, people, you know. We got to move with the times. Teletext. Yo, they don't know about teletext. Checking the score. It's all mad. 302. Check if we're signing someone. It's all different. I've gone way off topic here. Apologies if you're here purely for football. I'm going down memory lane a little bit here, you know. But it is what it is. 45 minutes gone. 2 minutes added on. Anthony, yeah, you're right. Off topic, we are playing. Well, head dog goes wide. Goal kick to Arsenal. We're handling their attack quite well, though. I can't lie. The golden age, man. I'm telling you, the golden age. DJ Clue dropping bombs. Polyphonic ringtones. Yo, man, don't even. Remember when you could make your own ringtones? Typed it in. It was all mad. They don't know, man. The old mixtapes. Man used to turn up on my ends on a Friday with all the new mixtapes. It was like 5 for a tenner. He had the new Woo Kid, the new Dipset. It was mad. It was mad. Tamagotchi. I did have a Tamagotchi. I remember. I don't think I fed mine. So, yeah, I didn't look after it too well. I remember them days. Tamagotchi, you know. Pogs, marbles, football stickers. It was all mad. The outdoor generation. You know, these kids nowadays, man, they don't want to play outside anymore. Everything's indoors and on a screen. Night tick on the phone. It is. It's an old man rant. I'm definitely going down memory lane, people. Game Boy, man. Tetris. You think these kids could play Tetris? They'd look and think, what kind of foolish game is that? I used to play them games for time. But, hey, it is what it is. Commodore 64, you know, proper thing. Sega Master System. I didn't have a Furby, you know. I never had a Furby. That didn't really appeal to me, but people did. Walkie-talkies, 100%. 100%. It's nearly half-time. There's 20 seconds till half-time, so we'll just carry on with the nostalgia. It'll get us through half-time. Shootout cards, yeah. Prelude to match attacks. Let me get the half-time tweet ready. What are we going to say? Half-time whistle goes, right. Half-time tweet. Third goal Third goal will finish them off. Solid first half. 2 excellent headers. Gotta be happy with that, people. Here we go, people. There we go. Right, let's get back to it. Gabby Jesus doing the Lord's work. Come on, you Gunners. Love this. Big up, Keelan. I appreciate that, bro. Someone said, who are Mob Deep? Listen, different generations, man, you know. Not everyone will know. Niall said, remote control cars. Oh, my days. Them days there. Nokia 3310 God tier phone. Them phones there were legit. Penny up the wall. Well, them games played for hours. Snakes on the Nokia. Burning your old CDs. It's all mad. It's all. I know we've gone here. I know we've gone away from the football. We're going down nostalgia. Feels like we can go up 2 extra levels. Really nice half. No stress. That's one of the most chilled Premier League halves I've watched all season. Yeah, let me turn the clock off. Big up for letting me know. I'm chilling. We get the first goal. Game over for me. The third goal, sorry. Brentford have not been that impressive, to be honest. They've tried to hassle us, but we've dealt with their threat. One thing I'm liking about Arsenal this season is we seem to be able to defend a lot better. We didn't against Manchester United, though. That was the exception. That's the only worry, is that can we defend like this when the level of opposition goes up, you know, and that's what we're going to have to prove in that October month, where we've obviously playing some of the bigger teams. But comfy. Next goal's going to dictate this game. If they score, it's nerve-wracking. If we score, I think they go. I think they're done. Super soakers, man. The water pistols were legit. Rubik's Cubes. I never finished one in my life, people. I got to be honest. I never, ever finished a Rubik's Cube. Trap phones nowadays. Yeah, exactly. Who is Mob Deep deserves a timeout for sure. But I forgive you, man. Younger generation, you might not know. Pogs were serious. Is it me, or are we playing poorly? I don't think we're playing poor. I don't think we're playing great. I think we're doing just enough, you know, is what I would say. LA Gear trainers, weren't they the ones where you stamped on the floor and they lit up? Live stream, legendary live. Where else can you go on a live stream and talk about, you know, cap guns and GoldenEye on Nintendo 64 and a Scale Electric? Yo, legendary, man. Just whipping around the same track. Love it when we shut other loud-mouthed fans up. Yeah, that's what it's about, isn't it? Pokemon cards had the playground on Volts. It was mad. If you had Charizard, shiny Charizard, madness. Spud guns, yeah, it was all going on. Sega Saturn. I never had the Sega Saturn, you know. I think I had a Mega Drive. I had a Super Nintendo. I had a Nintendo 64, but I didn't keep it for long, man. The games are mad expensive, man. Diddy Kong Racing and GoldenEye was legit. And then we all went PlayStation. I had a chipped PlayStation. Used to be able to buy the games for £3. Some serious games on there. Grand Theft Auto for days. TMB, if we keep taking points home and away versus teams we should beat, we will do well. Many teams will drop points versus the likes of Brentford. Listen, you can probably get top 4 without being that amazing against the other big 6 clubs, as long as you're not losing too many games to them. If you can beat the majority of teams outside of the top 6, ultimately, top 6, we are one of the top 6. That's 5 teams. You play them twice, that's 10 games. That gives you 28 other games. If you win maybe 22 of them other games, that gets you 66 points. And then you've got the 10 games against the other teams. If you can get maybe 4 wins out of them, 3-4 wins, couple draws, that might get you another 12 to 14 points. That gets you 80 points. 80 points gets you in the top 4. Might even get you 3rd or 2nd. So I know it's not as easy as that. We know it's not as simple as that. You know, there'll be days we'll get beat maybe against some of them teams. I'm just saying we need to tick these teams off. Go and beat all of these teams. Because other clubs will drop points there. I don't actually think we've been amazing in this game. We've just taken our chances. Great corner from Saka, a lot of pace on it. Great flick on from Saliba. Fantastic ball by Xhaka. Gabriel Jesus, probably the only chance he's had in the penalty area, and he scores, you know. Clement said, so far we've been pressing their back line well, being organised in midfield and in the back four, attacking numbers. We need a third goal to kill the game, 100%. Third goal, I think, finishes them. John Bamford, he said, remember too that Arsenal had no midweek game. When they do, that changes things. They will need to play this well for 90 minutes in weeks when they've already had a game. That's where you make a good point. What the problem is if we are playing in Europe on Thursday and you've had to rotate, you've had to travel, you can clearly see with the lack of quality on the bench, it's when we have to rotate things, there's going to be a problem. I think a lot will be down to what we do in January because we're still short on the bench. We're still short and we need to go and get a midfielder and maybe a winger for me in January. Build from a position of strength. Don't always sign someone when we're desperate. Sign someone when things are going well and we're building on top of it, you know. Sheets of Metal said, did you hear from Brentford? Did you hear from their manager? He said Arsenal will be in the top four. Man City, Spurs, Man United and Arsenal. Is this true? What? He didn't put Liverpool in his top four prediction. It'd be interesting. I just want to see Arsenal play Champions League football. I've missed it. Maybe I took it for granted. Wenger used to get it easily for us every year. In the end, I didn't even appreciate it. I wanted to win the league. Now, I just want to see Arsenal in the Champions League. Imagine the players that we can sign with Champions League football. That is a fantastic header from Gabriel Jesus, by the way, to get the power in it. Gunnar Graham, Xhaka and Partey owning the midfield. I actually think Xhaka's been the better of the two, but you can clearly see the stability that we have when those two play together. And this is what I'm saying. A lot of people think I've been harsh on Sambi Lokonga, but you can just see the midfield is not as solid with him in there, you know. Arsenal diplomat Ivan Pony hasn't turned up. I hope we're still calling him Ivan Pony at the end of the game. He was Pony in that first half. That is for sure. It wasn't one of his better performances. I think he's a Liverpool fan, but he has spoken many times about Arsenal as if he'd like to play for us. Granit Xhaka's in the chat at half-time. Talk about my performance, Curtis. I'm hiding in the bathroom and watching your stream. By the way, this account is legendary. It's so good. Listen, Granit Xhaka has been absolutely quality today. And that ball for Gabriel Jesus was just different class. Why is Grizz trying to draw me out? Man said, is it still Arteta out? And then giving me the laughing face. You better relax. And I put Grizz Teta, relax. It's only September. Let's talk in May. Sega Game Gear was elite. Big up. Oh yeah, it was good. I remember my friend had a Game Gear. Fraser, big up Curtis, just got in. Who scored? Gabriel Jesus and Saliba. Big up Simon, said Curtis, you legend. Straight back at you. Big up community. Legit community people. I don't know how many likes we've gone. It's not even a sponsored stream today. So we ain't got to promote nothing. So nice and easy. How many likes we got by half time? We're looking for 2,000 likes. We got 700 likes, people. Come on, don't do me dirty. We got to be hitting 1,000 by the time the second half starts, man. Let's do this. C-Law, big up yourself. Becoming a member on the channel. Appreciate it. Member stream Tuesday, 4 p.m. Make sure you tune in. Sheets of Metal, big up, big up. Leon said, always check in at halftime. Big up, Curtis. I appreciate it, man. Big up to everyone supporting. Big up everyone on Twitch as well. We got 48 on Twitch, 2,500 on YouTube, C-Unit Business. Here's a like, Curtis. I appreciate it. It's completely free. It supports the channel. YouTube push the video even more, you know. It's the algorithm. You know how it goes, people. We've made them look awful, said Gunnar. I think they've looked pretty bad. This is the same Brentford that, you know, battered Man United 4-0, battered Leeds. Was it Leeds? They beat 5-2. So make no mistake, it's It's a good performance if you're keeping them at a clean sheet, although there is only 45 minutes gone. John Bamford said, let's see Arteta finish top 4 or win the Europa League. That's the bar. That's why I just said to Grizza, he going, oh, yeah, Arteta. Listen, it's September. Being top in September don't mean nothing if you finish 6th in May. Get us in the top 4. I told you, Arteta will get all of his flowers he deserves from me on this channel if Arsenal get Champions League football. Win that Europa League, get top 4. We cook waffles, we eat waffles, and we get him on the green screen. We may even order the T-shirt with scribbled pictures on it. I mean, that's the kind of levels. I always say to people, you've seen my Arsenal therapy. You've seen me having rants and going crazy about Arteta and Arsenal. You haven't seen me shamelessly celebrating yet. I'm a nightmare for opposition fans if my team does well. You'll see it when we do something and collect something big in terms of a trophy, you know. But we'll see. There's a long way to go. Let's hit 1,000 likes by half-time, people. Alpha said, meanwhile, AFTV having Wi-Fi problems. Jeez. Listen, London's busy at the moment. I don't know what's going off. But our Wi-Fi should be pretty solid here. Robbie, when's it going to end, Robbie? By the sounds of it, it's already ended. Now, big up, Rob. Come on. Sort that Wi-Fi out, Rob. You know what I mean? Big company. Get them wires connected. Listen. We don't get our wires crossed here on Curtis Shaw TV. We've got a nice, clean internet connection. No disturbances. Man said it's because Laurie's trying to stream from the basement. He's killing the internet. Big up Sheets of Metal. He said, let's not underestimate Brentford. They are sneaky. Listen, this game is not over. It's 2-0. It's a dangerous score. If they score first in this second half, it's going to be difficult. So we have to make sure we score. 3-0, I think the game's over. I really do. Man said Laurie's trying to stream from the basement. It's all mad, people. It's all mad. Will it be train ticket settings? If he gets to 100%, I'll be driving the train. If Arteta gets top 4, I told you. People have to understand with me. I said this a long time ago. I don't care who the Arsenal manager is. I'm not one of these people. I don't fanboy managers. I don't care. When I was growing up, I never really cared about the manager. I loved the strikers, the goal scorers, the attackers. If Arteta gets us top 4, he'll get all the credit he deserves from me. Because if he does well, our team does well. As fans, how can we be unhappy with that? You know? So, yeah, man. Let's hope he gets there, man. Long way to go. Samuel said, we will call you Shortetta the day you give Arteta his flowers. I'll take it. I'll happily take it. I might even, take my hair out of cane rows, shrink my afro, put grease on it, and try and, look like Arteta for the stream. Little Lego head trim. He'll get his props. Waffles live on air. Mukbang settings, people. We'll be chomping waffles into the microphone with Arteta on the green screen. You can't get more shameless than that. Melbourne said, Curtis, should they have signed Zakaria as part A cover? I would have taken him. They got him on loan at Chelsea, man sitting on the bench. So we could have taken him. Saka needs to be benched, says Dominic. I mean, he set up the goal. I don't think he's played great, but he hasn't been bad. Please do that. Like I said, long season. We achieved something. You'll see the real shameless side of me. You've only seen the one in pain, having meltdowns, ripping the shirt in half. Wait till we're celebrating something. Then you'll see. You'll see what's going on. Laurie just tweeted, Sambi is having a fantastic game. Oh, Laurie, man. Laurie's probably going, that Sambi's having a great game. Ryan said, I've been watching you for 4 months now. You are great. Ryan from Barbados, only stream I watch. Big up yourself, bro. Hope you are well. I'm sure the weather is great in Barbados, and appreciate you tuning in. Public and me said, 100k, you should be looking for a bodyguard, Curtis. I wish you that. Hey, listen, man. We got the streets, man. We don't need bodyguards, man. We got the people, then. No AFTV, no problem. Curtis shares the same vibrations. Big up, yeah, man. High vibrations, man. We move, people. We move. Ram Kamar, Big C, you have to wear that Arteta t-shirt if we beat Spurs. I think that's too much. We beat Spurs at the Emirates. That's like me getting up and having breakfast. We do this. So putting on an Arteta t-shirt for beating Spurs, I think that's too much. I can't lie, Ram. I get top 4, then yeah, man, we do it. But Justice, what do you make of Vieira? I got to be honest, I don't think he's done that much. I don't want to write him off yet, but I haven't seen much from him. Big up man like Zane back in the chat. Where you been, bro? He said, appreciate the super chat. I think Saliba at his age is already better than Rio when he was at this age. I saw this discussion. I think Joel was having this discussion. Second half's underway, people. I think he was having this argument on the 5 podcast saying that at this age he's better than Ferdinand was. Although, obviously, listen, Rio Ferdinand for me is one of the best centre-backs I've seen in the Premier League. So I can't say Saliba's going to be better than Rio, but maybe at this age he's ahead of where he was. Saliba's outstanding. There's no doubt. He's the best defender at Arsenal for me. And I rated Gabriel, but he reads the game so well. He's a lot less rash, and I just think he's different class. Here's Thomas Partey's being pressed. Need to look after the ball. Elia said, no lie, brother. I just finished my training as a bodyguard. Give me a call. Hey, listen, man. Well done on qualifying. I'm sure I'll be fine. You never know. If we get... Oh, it's Saka into the penalty area. Whips it in, deflected. Chance, half chance. Jesus, great feet. Ow! Blocked. I thought he was going on a mad run then. Kevin Bean, thank you for becoming a member on the channel. Really appreciate it. Sheets of Metal, Curtis, you didn't read my messages. Apologies. Have I missed a message from you? I thought I read all the messages. Apologies if I did miss. Rochelle said Fabio needs to get on the ball more, can see what Odegaard brings to the table in games like this. People need to respect him more. Yeah, no, listen, I'm going to be honest. Odegaard, I think, would have done more in this game than Fabio Vieira. Son's out a little bit as well, so the solar guard would have been in full effect, you know. Sheldon said, Big C, you and Robbie need to visit Jamaica, man. I have, well, I'm sure he won't mind me saying it's not confirmed, nothing confirmed. Obviously, Robbie went with AFTV to Nigeria. And I think the plan for him now is to go to a few other countries and you know, take AFTV to some different parts of the world. And he was discussing Jamaica, and he was saying, listen, if we go Jamaica, obviously, you know, you come, and I think troops might come as well. So, yeah, man, hopefully they get that sorted, man. I would love to come over with AFTV. It'd be vibes, man. Do a watch-along over there. Big C, would you take Ramos for a year? I mean, listen, beggars can't be choosers. That's a supreme leader. The problem is, playing Ramos for a year is going to halt the progression of Saliba and Gabriel. If Ramos came in and was willing to not play all the time, I would take him, but I wouldn't necessarily want him to come in and play every week, you know? Tammy said, Shaw TV on Jamaica. Yeah, man, that would be vibes, man. It's time to bring on Marquinhos now for Saka. Give me a break. A few people in the comments have not been happy with Saka's performance. I mean, he hasn't been at his best. He's on the ball now. I think he's done all right. He set up a goal. Here's Fabio Vieira, 25 yards out. Vieira! Oh, my days! Fabio Vieira! 25 yards! Post and in! Oh, my God! Are you mad? Are you crazy, bruv? Vieira! Whoa! That is sensational! Woo! Wow! Wow! What a goal! What a goal! Are you crazy, bruv? Fabio Vieira! Jeez! What a finish! Saka rolls it to Vieira, 25 yards. Oh! We're cooking! We are cooking, people! Oh my God! Wow! What a goal that is on his debut. Jeez, that is ferocious. That is ferocious. Vieira, whoa, Vieira, whoa. He comes from Portugal. He plays for Arsenal. Vieira, that is a rocket. What a hit, son. What a hit. That is sensational. Jeez. What a way to launch your Arsenal career. That is epic scenes, people. What did we say? He needs to get on the ball more. Pull the trigger. What a goal post and in. Are you mad? Are you crazy, bruv? 3-0. Saka 2 assists. Go easy on him. Go easy on me, baby. I was still a child. Didn't get a chance. Sheets of metal 3-1 to Arsenal. Let's go. Jesus. What a goal. Someone in the chat said Vieira was a ghost. No, maybe he meant goat instead of ghost. Vieira. Whoa, Vieira. He comes from Portugal. He plays for Arsenal. Vieira. Whoa. Ball whipped in, headed away. Oh, yes. Let's go. Top of the league international break. What's he given? What's he given? He's given a pen, has he? What? Oh, free kick edge of the box. TMB, see you, net. Top of the league, baby. We'll see you in 2 weeks, Tottenham. We're here. We're out here. Oh, a little push. What's he given? Martinelli looks like he tangled. Yeah, he's grabbed him. He grabbed him. It's definitely a free kick. It's a good job that wasn't in the box. I got a tweet Vieira. Whoa. He comes from... Is he from Portugal? Free kick, Brentford. What a goal. Right. Free kick to Brentford. Oh, man. 2 assists, shut up on Saka. Yeah, people were getting on to Saka, man. Sing for the channel, top of the league chant. Yeah, man, listen, I'm holding that now because they got a free kick right on the edge of the box. And if they score, it's game on, so I have to relax. He pointed to the spot. Yeah, I thought he was pointing to the spot. That's why I was losing my head. Family Podcast said his daughter just came in. Oh, free kick goes over the bar. We're safe. His daughter just came in and has told me to say, hello, Curtis. Hey, big up, man. Big up Family Podcast daughter. Big up, man. Next generation settings, you know. Appreciate it. Let's go. 3-0, people. I never thought we'd win this game this comfortable. Yo, these lot are doing mad free kicks. Man did the Matt Letizia thing, Ivan Toney. I respect that, though. Flicked the ball up and volleyed it. Sheets of Metal said Spurs will never catch us. Hey, listen, that North London derby is going to be huge. Going to be absolutely huge. They are a point behind us now. And Man City a point behind us. Listen, I'm hoping we can create a bit of space here. 8 points clear of Chelsea, 6 clear of United. They've both got games in hand, though. But, hey. Feels good. The top feels so much better than the bottom. So much better. Man, you're a window shopper. Mad at me. I think I know why. Come on, you Gunners. Free kick to Arsenal. New Wave Youth. Is this the same Brentford that smashed Man United 4-0? This is why I was so vexed that we lost to United. This is why I didn't praise us for losing to United, because United aren't that good. We should have got something against United. I'm still vexed about that game. But we move. We're top. We're top. We're turning these lot over 3-0. Are you mad? Man, go Brentford and just brush them off. We got 15-year-old on the bench who's drinking milk at half time. It's all mad, people. Alex said this is one of the best live streams. Come on, man. The vibes, the community. We just feed off each other's energy, you know. It's just vibes, people. Pure vibes. Curtis Collins, keep singing, Curtis. Legend, mate. Some people tell me to stop the singing, but I'm a vibes man, you know. I'm a vibe. I have to just sing sometimes. It's one of them things. And I said it was going to be a tough match. I'm glad you're wrong. We all want to be wrong when we predict things against our team. Hey, party twisting and turning now. We're moving. I'm chilled. I've never been this chilled for a Premier League match. We should have a fully fit squad to choose from for the derby if it doesn't get cancelled. I don't think they will cancel it. I think they will. They'll sort something out. I know there could be a train strike. What's going on here? Partey, please don't tell me he's injured. Oof! 2 of them fouled him at once. One of them has to get a yellow card. They can't have both. None of them won the ball. Free kick to Arsenal. And guess what, people? Thomas Partey's on the floor. Hopefully he gets up. Come on, man. Not part-time Partey this week. Ben, me and Gabby Jesus having a little argument. Are you going to be streaming? Are you going to be streaming through the next game? What is the next game? West Ham. I don't think I'll be doing that. I can't lie. Sunday dinner is calling me, people. What's the next game? Everton, West Ham. Nah, I love football, people. I can't lie. I never want to give you a live stream that doesn't have my full commitment to it. I just think Everton, West Ham, you'll get a half-hearted stream off me. Here's Saka. Finds Ben White. Whips it in. Oh, Jesus was on mark then. Couldn't get it to him. Martinelli does well. We want 4. We want 4. We want 4. Gabriel Martinelli. Finds Vieira. We're balling now, people. South London's finest, Big C. The Jesus celebration was in support of Vinicius Jr., who's been getting racist abuse in Spain because he expresses himself with the skills and the dance moves. It's mad, innit? It's crazy, man. Terrible. You know, you got to try and do that. Tony, please do something. You're in my FPL team for what? Nah, man. We don't want nothing from Ivan Toney today. Relax. Ash said, hey, Curtis, I like what I'm seeing, but I hope we can keep this going. Am I the only one skeptical? There's a chance saved at the near post. And Arsenal could have scored again. Gabby Jesus, it's saved, goes out for a corner. Yeah, listen, I think we're all skeptical because, like I said, people will still try and say the best team you played this year, Man United, you came up short. You know, so I still think that's something we have to address. Moving forward, we got to beat some of these, what we would call, you know, the big 6 teams. We got to beat some of them. Tottenham next game is going to be a massive one. Corner to Arsenal. In-swinger whipped in by Martinelli. Keeper collects it. Goes straight to him. George, will you stream the North London derby? I'm not sure, you know. I have to admit, I love the North London derby. But it's an epic stream as well. I'll probably stream it. Yeah, I'll probably stream it. Got to ride out with the community. I said some of the games that I might not stream are some of the Europa League group games, just to have a nice little trip and this, that, the other, get a vlog in and stuff like that. I think the North London derby, I'll stream it. Here come Arsenal. Gabriel Jesus. Xhaka has been booked, by the way. In other news, water is wet as well. We knew Xhaka was going to get booked, but he has had a good game. I'll give him some credit. He's played well today. He's had a really good game. 1K likes. Yeah, we've hit 1K likes. 1.1K. Can we get 2K by the end of the chat and end of the stream? Here's Fabio Vieira, who has scored an absolute rocket on his debut, and he's tried to play a nice pass there. Goes out for a corner. His confidence is up now. His confidence is up, people. He scored that goal. That's going to give him, honestly, when you play for a new team and you know that you have to prove yourself and you know people are questioning you, even at this early stage, you know, in the comments and me, we were saying, hasn't done that much yet. That's how you answer people. Slap one in the bottom corner post and in. Absolutely brilliant. Respect the dedication, says Dan. Kid said G-Spot Community Stadium. Yeah, we're toying with them today, bro. That was a stupid yellow for Xhaka. Corner whipped in. Saka whips it in, flicked away. Martinelli recovers it. Ooh, we nearly got it, but Brentford are going to hit us on the break here. Great tackle, Fabio Vieira. He's here now. He's arrived. Here's Saka. Will Odegaard struggle to get back in the team? It's an interesting one. Somebody just said that as well. Does Solargaard get back in? It's good competition now. Here's Gabriel Jesus. Great ball. Oh, no. He overhits it. And David Raya, the goalkeeper, collects it. Honestly, last 3-4 minutes, bring the 15-year-old on. We're making this look like a nursery day out anyway. So why not? I think I'm starting to believe in religion. I love Jesus. Gabby Jesus is class, man. Just for me, I still want to see him in the penalty area a little bit more. You look at his goal. Apart from his goal, he did have that shot just then, actually. Every time he gets in the penalty area, he looks dangerous. Brentford on the attack. Ball whipped in. Fantastic clearance. Granit Xhaka. Xhaka having a very, very good game. The Vieira chants in the stadium. Where's the Tony you was talking about? I can neither confirm nor deny those comments. Big up to the community. Great vibe, says Jason. Big up, bro. Odegaard will only be back in this team if the sun is shining. Sun is shining. Weather is sweet. Bob Odegaard, mate. You know, he likes the sun out. Xhaka just saved us from conceding. Great clearance. Corner whipped in, headed away at the near post. Arsenal clear it. I really want to see Arsenal keep a clean sheet today. Ball whipped back in, headed away. I can't believe Gabriel Magalhaes has recovered. He was down and looked as if he was pretty much done. I didn't think he was going to continue, but he's managed to survive the whole game by the look of it. Bring on Amwen Riri for Bants. I'm telling you, give him a pint of milk, show him drinking milk before he comes on. The man's a baby. Fans are singing Vieira. Give him his props, man. I think it's fantastic for him to score and create. You always want a moment when you're an attacking player and you join a club. You want a moment. To score a goal like that as your first goal is just absolutely amazing for his confidence. It'll give him such a lift. And then you're going to have a debate now. Does he start or Odegaard in the North London derby? You know, it's good competition. Throw into Brentford. They launch it into the penalty area. Gabriel wins the header. We look a lot more solid. Last year when we came here, we got bullied by Brentford from those long throws. We were absolutely all over the place. This season, we're dealing with it. Gabriel's been excellent since he looked injured. He's dominating in the air. Him and Saliba look quality. So big up. We've looked very good at the back today. Really bad. I'm offline. Just your live stream, Big C. Hey, big up, man. Big up for tuning in. Replace El Neni with a solid DM next season. This team is Champions League quarterfinal material. I think we need couple players for the bench. Really good ones. Or bring in players that start and some of the starting players get put to the bench. I think in the summer we're going to need 3 or 4 signings of high quality if you're talking Champions League quarterfinal. Saka's down on the floor now. We need another winger. We need 1, maybe 2 centre mids. I would like to see another striker come in as well, if I'm being honest. So for me, probably 4 new players, real good ones. Yeah, Ivan Kickabout Tony. I wonder if he'll tweet that today. Just a nice kickabout. Tierney's looked excellent. Did say before the game that I would start him. Obviously, we had no choice in the end, but for his defensive stability, he's been excellent. You're right, Sam. Brentford are just getting dirty. They'll turn into that championship. That championship team. Can we get a 4th? We've got another striker, Sherman Klum. Sherman. I wonder if he'll come on today. Jason said, I'm hyped for the North London derby. Listen, that North London derby, wow. That stream, I'm going to be nervous, but I'm excited. I can't wait. I wish there was no international break. I wish that game was next week. Gotta wait 2 weeks. I just hope that all of our players come back from international duty unscathed. In a way, listen, I'm disappointed that some of our players have not got in the squad, but Ben White's not in the England squad. Wow, Partey nearly let it go then. He managed to recover it. Our 3 Brazilians are not in their squad, so Jesus, Gabriel Magalhaes and Martinelli, they won't be travelling. I just hope all our big boys come back fit and well, you know, and... Oh, come on, Partey. You should have won that. Look at him, William Saliba. Don't play about with him. Unbelievable centre-back, this kid. I'm telling you. His potential is through the roof. Partey nearly cost us there. He bottled the challenge because he's been injured. He didn't look like he wanted to tackle properly, man. Sheets of Metal said, what do you think unhinged people? What does that mean? I'm confused. What do you think unhinged people? Forgive me. I know you've put a super chat in. I don't know where, unless you're asking somebody else that. Brentford are playing like the new Stoke City. When all else fails, they're just going to pump it into the penalty area, you know? And that's what they're going for. Great run. Martinelli goes past two. Gets into the penalty area. Finds Fabio Vieira. Right-hand side. Whips it in. Ball's headed away at the near post. Thomas Partey collects this. Honestly, I don't want to say this too early, but this is light work. This is absolute light work at the moment. Look at Jesus. Little back heel. He's just a class act. I want to see him in the penalty area more. I want him to score a hat-trick. He's in my fantasy team. Saliba is just that good. He's a baller. Brentford got their own Odegaard, Damsgaard. Yeah, I remember him. He did. Didn't he have a really good World Cup or Euros? Ben White does well. Finds Gabriel Martinelli. Here we go. We're cooking. Saka. Oh, wonderful save. That would have been a fantastic goal. And the goalkeeper at full stretch. Martinelli loses possession. Here's Fabio Vieira. Finds Martinelli. Edge of the penalty area. Can we get the fourth? They've got a player down injured. It's not our responsibility to put the ball out. And the ball's gone out of play. Yeah, man, we're cooking today, people. We are cooking. Saucing all over the place, man. Look at Martinelli. What did he do there? He didn't do nothing to stamp on his foot, I think. See, board the train. Omar, you know what? I just hopped the what do you call it? I've just hopped the gate, yeah? I didn't pay, though. I can't lie. I just hopped the gate. You know, the inspector was looking the other way. I just hopped the gate. I'm walking down the steps to the platform. I've just looked up there. Platform 1, Arsenal, destination, Champions League. I'm just walking down the steps to have a look to see if the train's there. I'm not there yet. I'm still hurt from Newcastle and Tottenham last season. You know, throwing away top 4. I left. I jumped in an Uber and I went back home. I have caught the Uber. I'm back and I've just hopped over the fence. So we're at the station. I'm not on the train yet. They nearly had me on the train last season. And then it got delayed. And yeah, you know what happened last season. So I'm not boarding yet. OGD... B said, I think Edu requested the Gabriels not to be picked for this round of internationals by Brazil so they'd be healthy for the North London derby. I hope that is the case. When are you going to board the train? Get us in the top 4. I'll be on it. I'll drive it. Whatever's necessary. Man said, train to Hogwarts. Omar's boarded it. Wow. This early, man, have boarded the train, yeah? The train to success, hopefully. But everyone kept saying this to me last year. Board the train. We've got top 4. And then we bottled it. And I didn't get on there. Jahan said you ripped your top 2. Jahan, I don't remember that. I can neither confirm nor deny. Herco said me too. Exactly, man. I'll wait, you know. I'll wait. But we seem a bit different this season. Beat Man City and I'll possibly board, said Jansen. Yeah, exactly. Listen, I want to see this year, especially at the Emirates, somebody's got to get rolled over of significance. I need to see City or somebody get beat. I want to see that result where you can't beat City. No, we can beat City, especially at the Emirates. You know, I want to see those kind of results this year. Curtis turned into Hulk Hogan last season. It's funny because I was always an Ultimate Warrior fan of Hulk Hogan. You know, where he started shaking on the ropes and get all his power back. You know, that's what. But yeah, a bit of Hulk Hogan. Sometimes you just got to get the shirt off, man. I had to come off. I'll patiently wait till the end of the season to board. Yeah, man. That's we're shooting from 35 yards out. Gabriel, it's all going mad. DJ Ash said we need to be beating Liverpool and Man City. Liverpool this season are still going to be good, in my opinion. They're going to have midfielders back. But as I said on the stream the other day, teams overachieve. Overachieving is what Brighton are doing and what Brentford have been doing in the Prem. There's no reason that Arsenal can't overachieve, i.e. finish in the top four, but also maybe go and get third or go and get second. It's not impossible. Spurs, I don't think they can maintain that style of football. I think they'll slip up. They are a good team, though, with a very good manager. You know, Liverpool are not playing well. They are still a very good team, but they're not the same Liverpool. City, I think, will win the title. I think that's a foregone conclusion, especially if Haaland's fit. And Chelsea are figuring things out. New manager, new players, new owner. Keep beating these teams. Keep ticking off the wins, and you never know where you end up. That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying Arsenal will finish second, but I'm saying we should be aiming as high as possible. Brentford are in. Good save, Ramsdale. That was a bit too easy. That little slide rule ball down the side. Ball whipped in, headed away by William Saliba. People saying I missed a super chat. Christian Lyles, big up, bro. Got 99 problems, but Brentford ain't one. Let's see what Tony tweets after this match. Yeah, exactly. Nice kickabout with the boys today. Gabriel Jesus, he should genuinely tweet that. They're doing a minute's applause, 70th minute clap. I'm not going to do it for the whole minute. I'm going to be honest, but I'm got the clap there. It's a ball whipped in, headed away by Gabriel. Tierney heads it out. It's a throw, and we're under a little bit of pressure. All aboard the night train. Keelan said any upgrade on, and Ketia and this team can definitely achieve great things. Depth is the fear, but good to see the new recruits step up and provide options. Vieira, whoa. I'd get Marquinhos on maybe for the last 15. Give him a chance, man. Premier League debut. And then last 5 minutes, bring the 6-year-old on for banter. I'm joking, he's 15, but you know what I mean. Bring him on just for banter. Ben White, class again, had a good game today. The whole back four's been rock solid. I want a clean sheet, I really do. Who's Dave from End the Stream Dave clip? So a lot of people ask me this. What's End the Stream Dave? I have to give the full credit to Expressions. If you watch Expressions, his video editor is Skegness Dave, they call him. So when they're losing and there was a couple of minutes to go, Expressions was like, end the stream, Dave, end the stream. So when I wanted to end the stream, although I don't have a video editor, naturally I just said, end the stream, Dave. So I have to give shout out to X, you know. But yeah, end the stream, Dave has become a bit of a classic. George said, silly me. The clapping has disturbed Arsenal's momentum. No, we can't give them excuses, Elvis. MO7, bring Marquinhos on. Yeah, give him a run out, man. 18 minutes to go. Would love to see Marquinhos get a run out. Then bring the 15-year-old off the bench just for banter. This has been absolute light work. I can't believe it. I was actually quite nervous about it. But we've made it look easy. Big C, remember Thomas Frank did a masterclass video after beating a COVID and injury hit Arsenal side last season. This year, disaster class. Yeah. We've turned it around here, although they're on the ball now. Still don't want to concede. Headed away, Thomas Partey. For me, I'd take Thomas Partey off. I would take off Saka as well. Martinelli got bullied there, but we've won the ball back. Ben White, good ball into Jesus. Great first touch. Finds Saka. Can we get the fourth goal? Bukayo Saka finds Jesus. I tell you what, player ratings will be very high tomorrow. There's been some good performances. I don't think anybody has had a bad game for Arsenal today. I think everyone has been at least solid, with a handful of players have obviously excelled. End the stream, Cruz. End it, blood. Yeah, I might have to say that. End the stream, Cruz. Just pull the wire out. Martinelli, fantastic turn there. He's brought down. Free kick to Arsenal. That should be a yellow card as well. Mayo said, I'm here from AFTV. I appreciate you tuning in. Big up Robbie and the gang at AFTV. Appreciate you coming over. King Deuce, thank you for the super chat. Big up from the States. US, huge fan. Notifications are on. Keep it coming, Curtis. Big up, bro. Appreciate your shout out and appreciate the support. Community are legendary as always today. Fantastic support. 2,500 of you tuned in on YouTube. Can we hit 2,000 likes? That's all I ask for. That's the only price at the door, people. Just lick down the like button on your way in or on the way out. YouTube algorithm loves all of that stuff. And big up the 48 of you watching on Twitch as well. C-Unit business, people. Arsenal playing very well. I want a fourth goal. Being a little bit greedy, I want a fourth. Cap said everyone minimum 7 out of 10. I would agree. Now, for me, 15 minutes to go. Marquinhos, Premier League debut. Give him his chance, man. Get Thomas Partey off as well, man. I don't want him to risk getting injured. Mr. Cool Bus Driver, not boarding the train until the inspectors and the traffic police are gone. Can't be caught slipping with this child. Bro, we've done all the things. Listen, depending on how you grew up, maybe you grew up a lot better. You know, I remember I used to go training sometimes, yeah, when I was a kid. I lived in Nottingham. I played for Kidderminster. Kidderminster was in Birmingham. Me and my friends used to go. And at times, I didn't have enough money to pay for the return ticket. So I bought my ticket to Birmingham. I had no return ticket back. And man would have to just go and sit in the toilet for 45 minutes. Ticket inspectors going by, all tickets, please. You were thinking, please don't knock on this door. And he'd go by and you'd give it 2 minutes and then you'd come out the toilet and you're like, right, he's gone all the way. And then when he came back, you just sat there and pretend, you know, make sure you make him think that you've already showed him the ticket. Man had tactics to get back home. It was all mad people. You know, you might be 17, you're telling the inspector you're 14 so you can buy the child ticket. It was crazy. But you had a beard at the time. It was crazy. You're like, yeah, I've just had a growth spurt, man. You know, it's mad, but it is what it is, man. Them mad upbringings. Can't knock the hustle, people. You can't knock the hustle. Electricity is going up, people. I keep telling you. It is what it is. Pato said, big up the Knots crew. Big up, man. Big up. Home City, of course. Brandon said, Big C, Google Lineups has a blank for the 15-year-old lad. That's too much now. Bring him on, man. Give him a run out. Who's coming on? Sambi's coming on. That's the right change for me. Get Thomas Partey off. I think Thomas Partey is off. Well done, Tommy. Good performance back, that. Remember, hey, big up my bro, Justin Walker in the chat. Hope you're well, bro. Hope you are well. Them old school days, man. Martinelli's off for Eddie and Ketty. I think Eddie will go on the left. 13 minutes to go. Well played, Martinelli. Been live while. Has he? End product probably could have been a little bit better. But he's been a live while. Are they still booing him, right? As he came off, they're not gonna let him off. They're gonna, you know what football fans are like, anything to annoy an opposition player, and you know they're gonna do that. Sambi is the nah, let's not. George said Martinelli 5 out of 10 this game. Interesting. Tammy says part-time Partey with a good solid performance. Good tackle there, Sambi. What? No! Great tackle there for Sambi, and he gives a free kick. 100th appearance for Sherman. Well done, man. Well done. Um, 100 appearances. Sambi, Laurie loves me, Lukonga. He'll go, man of the match, Sambi. What a 10 minutes. That was a good tackle. Should have never. He hates taking Saka off the pitch, don't he? I don't know why. Give Marquinhos his debut, man. 12 minutes to go. Give him his Premier League debut. Ball over the top. Ben White. Ben White's had another solid game. I got to admit, I'm not going to cap. I was calling for Tomiyasu to play at right back. But Ben White's been excellent. No, I don't know. What does anyone know? This Nwaneri, does anyone know what position he is? Is he a winger? I don't know where he plays. Wee! Oh, top of the league. So we are top of the league. Be singing that for 2 more weeks at least. Hopefully turn over Tottenham and stay there. Free kick to Brentford. Whipped in back post. It falls edge of the penalty area. They're appealing for a penalty. Penalty has not been given. He's offside. I thought he was given a penalty then. Saka gave away a needless free kick there as well. And it's offside. Ivan Toney not happy. They're calling him Ivan Pony today. Ivan Pony. Wasim said, with Ben White, if it's not broke, don't fix it. I'd keep playing him right back. He's been solid. Yeah, in hindsight, I think I was wrong. I was calling for Tomiyasu, but Ben White's been fantastic. Bring the young boy on, man. Ivan Pony. That's an absolute banger, that is. I definitely want the clean sheet. Harry said, late to the stream, what is this 3-0 to Arsenal? Bro, light work as well, you know. Light work. Saliba header, Gabriel Jesus header, and Fabio Vieira on his debut, 25 yards out, posting in. Absolute rocket. Brentford could be in. Surely that's offside. Great little touch there, Sambi Lokonga. And the offside flag goes up. Excellent. Man said Ivan Coney like the ice cream. I said, yeah, mate, can I have a 99p with a flake and an Ivan Coney with juice and bits? Ivan Coney. It's an absolute banger. Oh, dear me. Ivan Show Pony. Tommy feeds Saka better than Ben White. Uh-oh, Ramsdale down. No. That better not be nothing serious. No disrespect to Tina Turner, but I ain't trying to see him in goal in the Prem. Rambo better be all right. Get the magic sponge out and the water. Hopefully it's just a little kick. We need him. We can't have Rambo injured. Ivan No Pony. Ivan Peepee. Oh, dear. Ivan, My Little Pony. I remember them adverts, man. Ivan, My Little Pony, you know. That's all mad. Ah, dear. It's beautiful. How nice is it when Arsenal are winning, man? Oh, imagine if we actually got back to them days and winning titles and, oh, please. When you're creating content and your team's doing well, it's beautiful. The streams are stress-free. It's good vibes. It's, you know what I mean? It's beautiful. Big up Ted Lasso, man. I'm telling you, it's the suit. The suit's transformed Arteta, man. The suit has transformed him. It's turned him into a new manager. Come on, give Marquinhos a run out, though, surely. Surely, man. Ivan Toney has not been up to levels today. I swear down he hasn't. Really hasn't shown up. Ivan Peepee, well done. Yeah, some of these ones are top notch. Ivan Lonely. Ivan Lonely. Ivan My Little Pony. Ivan Peepee. They're and Ivan Pony. They're the best ones so far. Ted Lasso would have been nice to see Arteta in a suit. Champions League. Sidon, where are you? Let's be having you. Sidon's disappeared, mate. Bottom of the league. He ain't saying anything. Ivan the Phony. Professional win today. Listen, for me, Ivan Money, that's a good one as well. For me, I think today has been one of the best performances of the season, if I'm being honest. This is what you call a solid, professional display. And if we do manage to keep a clean sheet here, I think we said in the preview yesterday, they are the second top goal scorers in the Premier League along with Liverpool. They were level with Liverpool. They've scored more than Arsenal. Only Man City have scored more than Brentford before this weekend. So this is a team that bags goals, especially at home. So this is a fantastic result for Arsenal. What my worry is is the squad depth. And I'm going to keep banging that drum until we hit the January transfer window, because we can't afford injuries. You know, I think we got 9 games now until the World Cup. We need Thomas Partey to play at least 8 of them. Here's Eddie and Nketiah. Good ball from Jesus. And Nketiah gets into the penalty area. Needs to pass. Start again. And he does well there. Finds Kieran Tierney. Ivan Jabroni. That is a good one. Ivan Baloney. Ivan Indomie. Oh, my days. You lot are mad, you know. Ivan Indomie. Ivan Baloney. Addy Greasy, I hope you're good, Big C, watching you live from Greece, Crete. Big up, I hope you are well. Come on now, Mikel. 5 minutes to go. You've got 2 substitutes left. Either bring on the 15-year-old for banter, or bring on Marquinhos. Oh, he's bringing on Tomiyasu. So only 1 sub left. Ivan Bologna. Ben White comes off. Another good performance. Very good performance, in fact. Ivan Macaroni Cheese. Ivan No Homies. Oh, dear me. He's been annihilated, man. Tommy Cafu's on for us. We've made 4 of the 5 subs. So surely. Ivan No Shoney. Oh, my days. You lot are mad, you know. You lot are absolutely mad. Oh, I don't know which one's the best. Ivan Indomie. Ivan Little Pony. I don't know. Jesus, who's been absolute quality. Oh, he's lost the ball just as I said that. He wins the ball back into the penalty area. Gabriel Jesus, good save. Oh, nearly got the rebound. I love Gabriel Jesus, you know. Hustles, he don't give up. The brother don't give up, you know, I'm telling you. Having a real little scrap there in the corner. This ain't the same. I told people, this ain't the Jesus who played for Man City. This one's different. Ivan Indomies. Ivan Potty. Ivan Phony. Ivan Pony. Ivan Don't Troll Me. Ivan Iwobi. Oh, dear. Ivan No Goal at Homie. Oh, dear. We're playing great football. Free kick. Onyeka. Fouls. Who was that? Fabio Vieira? On the halfway line. Ivan trying to reach you about your car's extended warranty. Oh, my days. Nah, you lot are mad. It's absolutely mad, you know. You all capping with Ivan Toney's name. It feels necessary. He mugged us off when they beat us, so, you know, we have to go and get him. Ivan the Terrible. Eddie is better than Tony. I ain't even joking. Nah, Nicholas, relax, man. Relax, you know, karma. Ian had a good game today, but I wouldn't go that far. Saka. Does well. We could be away here. Fabio Vieira. Is that a foul off the ball? Sambi loses possession. And Brentford have the ball back. Ivan No Cahoni. No Cahoni, you know. No. Ivan Pepperami. Oh, my days. You lot are legit. I'm telling you. Omar said, I'm crying. Have to donate for the community. Big up, man. I mean, this community is legendary. I tell people all the time. Ivan, no way home. Didn't recharge, man. He didn't. Ivan don't know me. What we got left? 2 minutes. 1 sub left. I don't think we're going to see man's throat's voice disappearing. We're going to sound like Lacazette. 2 minutes to go. No Marquinhos. Ivan Slow-Modi. Oh, damn. We got another injury. Is this a 50? Marquinhos is on. Is this a 15-year-old? Have we bantered him off? It could be end the stream, Dave. I can't lie. It could be end the stream cruise. Is this a 15-year-old? Hey. I better not be Powerade you're drinking there, boy. You're underage. Is that the young buck? Or is this Souza, the other one? I don't know which. Who is this? Is the 15-year-old on for banter? We're bringing on a player that ain't old enough to drink Powerade. That's him. Please tell me, is this the 15-year-old? I love it. I'm delighted for him. He's on his way. He's got school on Tuesday, people. He's got school on. Man's born in 2007. Are you mad, fam? 2007, you know. Man's born in 2007. That don't even sound right. How can you be born into... That's crazy. And he's playing for Arsenal. Bro, imagine how... No, seriously, all jokes aside. Imagine how proud his family is right now. 15, bruv. Community, what were you doing at 15? 15 years of age. Coming on for Arsenal. Nah, big him up. Big him up. And I have to big up Arteta giving him an opportunity. I always go crazy sometimes when I check the Premier League teams and some of these clubs, when they've got injuries, they leave spaces on the bench. And I'm like, why don't you bring in a couple of youth team players there and give them an opportunity? You know how much that would boost them sitting on the bench, even if they don't come on. And they leave spaces empty. So I would rather see a young player get an opportunity. Ivan bantered by a 15-year-old. Oh, my days. He's coming on. All right, Marquinhos, Premier League debut. 90th minute, man. I would have brought him on 10 minutes ago. And Ifan Nwaneri. We are bringing on a player who isn't even old enough to drink Lucozade. Great moment for him. Man's going to have to drink fruit shoot, fam. He's on. Big him up. Saka comes off. Oh, mate, if he scores... Bro, I hope he just shoots. Fabio Vieira's off. 15 years of age. Unbelievable. Big him up. Nah, big him up. I hope he scores. Where does he play? Where does he play? He's gone in an attacking position. Ethan, that's his first name, right? Going to be fruit shoots and Ribenas everywhere if he scores. If he scores, it's crazy. Come on, I want to see Marquinhos as well. Man just said he was 21 in 2007. His brother was born. Ivan can't hit a barn door with no goalie. Oh, yeah, you're right. Gabby Jesus, 4 yellow cards. Another one against Spurs. He misses Liverpool. Wow, Jacob, you're on the ball there. That would be a huge loss. No disrespect. Eddie against Van Dijk, it ain't happening. Even Van Dijk not at his best. We need Jesus. He can't be getting booked. That game's going to be so feisty as well against Tottenham. You can imagine there'll be a lot of bad challenges, you know. Great moment for him. Kevin Campbell, big up Kev. Kev's tweeting about it as well. Youngest ever player in the Prem. Is that right? Give me a Capri Sun and some digestives. He got an ice cream before the game. Come on, Arsenal. 2 minutes of time added on. Here's Marquinhos. Yeah. Looking comfy on the ball. Sambi Lakonga, Laurie's favourite. QT divided to bro, I'm 18. What the F am I doing? End the stream, Dave. End it. Oh, dear. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. If he scores, he makes his whole career. It just shows you how unbelievable the impact of Wayne Rooney was. You know, 16, scored a rocket against us and launched his career. Oh, no, here we go. Another injury. Who's this? Jesus, cramp. He's got cramp. To be fair, the Brentford player is helping him. Omar said the Premier League title is coming back home soon. Just be relax, you know. Don't get carried away. Gabriel Jesus, man of the match. Shots on target first. No, goals 1. Shots on target 3rd. Touches in the opponent box 8. 19 sprints. He does a lot of work, Gabriel Jesus. He really does. He's doing that Lacazette shift, but chipping in with goals, and that's what's so important about him. Where is your homework? Forget it, Brentford change room. Arsenal fans singing he's only 15. Xhaka, man of the match. Who would you give man of the match to, people? Let me know in the comments. 2,700 of you in the chat. I think he was better first half than second half. Would you make Xhaka man of the match? I've liked Jesus' performance. I think the whole back four's played well. Saliba. It's a good point. You kept Ivan Toney quiet. And you've scored. Full-time whistle goes, people. Full-time whistle goes. Brentford 0. Arsenal 3. Arsenal are top of the Premier League. Convincing 3-0 victory against Arsenal. The 15-year-old didn't touch the ball, but so what? What a moment for him. Marquinhos only touched it a couple of times. That is a fantastic professional performance. That is what you call job done. Make no mistake, teams will get beaten at Brentford and have been beaten at Brentford. Of course, Man United. And that was excellent. The performance wasn't unbelievable, but it was solid, it was controlled, it was compact, and some very good performances. Saliba for man of the match is a good shout because you've got to bear in mind, Ivan Toney's been one of the most informed players in the Prem in terms of strikers. He's done absolutely nothing today against Saliba and Gabriel scored the first goal as well. Difficult not to give it to him. I do think Gabriel Jesus in the end had a fantastic game as well. I think Gabriel at centre-back was excellent. Could have come off injured and stayed on and handled business. But give a lot of props to Granit Xhaka. I thought he was excellent first half. Great assist. Got a silly booking. These bookings can come back to bite you later on in the season because you get a needless suspension, I think, if you get 5 yellows, is it? I don't like them silly yellow cards, but interesting performance. And the 15-year-old lad came on as well, which is a brilliant moment for him. Sheets of metal, we are solid, but we won. That's all that matters. Top of the league, 3 points, 3-0, clean sheet. Delighted with that performance. Alfred, thank you for the super chat, bro. Said, mine is Vieira. Stepped in for Odegaard, did well. Honestly, that third goal he scored made the lady 30 minutes more comfortable. I think he was probably saying lads. It's an unbelievable moment for Fabio Vieira because I got to be honest. During the game in the first half, I was saying he wasn't having a bad game, but he didn't do anything particularly great. And to shift it out of your feet and just wrap that in, posting in from there, I was just like, wow, what a moment. That starts Fabio Vieira's Arsenal career. That's going to get him going. You know, the bees got smoked, as Red Luddite said. You know, they couldn't sting anyone today, bro. That is a quality, professional, and I think an excellent Arsenal performance. We made that light work. I was relaxed. I was laying back in my chair. I never worried. I don't think I shouted the whole game. Look at the movement from Saliba. He's done to Ivan Toney there what Ivan Toney probably does to a lot of defenders. He's made that run across him, flicked it on. Brilliant goal. They're just showing the 3 goals. Tierney got the ball. Xhaka hangs on the edge of the box, looks up. Great ball. Jesus has still got a lot to do, you know, because that cross doesn't have that much power. So he has to generate the power with the header. Fantastic header into the far corner. Keeper gets fingertips on it. And that goal was superb. Jesus needed that goal. Look at Saliba just bopping. Nah, man, I'm done. Saliba's a joke. Saliba started that attack for Fabio Vieira's goal. What a player. For me, Xhaka, Saliba, Jesus, and then Vieira's goal. I mean, that's special. Look at the way Saliba's just turning away from these big experienced Premier League players, man. It's just brilliant. Partey did well, got better as the game went on. Arteta, give him credit. Got to give Arteta credit. You know, he picked... Oh, Vieira, that goal gets better every time I see it. I'm sorry, I just saw it. Oh, the keeper's nowhere near it. How long have we been saying at Arsenal we don't shoot from distance enough? That's what can happen. Pull the trigger, man. Pull it. Anything can happen, man. Partey was a presence. I think he made Xhaka better as well. Saliba man of the match. You know what? Let's get a poll up because there were some good performances there, and it's nice to do polls regarding positive situations. So I want to know who your Arsenal man of the match was today. In my head, I'm thinking Saliba, Xhaka, Jesus, and anyone else. Who was your man of the match today? Saliba scored and pocketed Ivan Toney. Xhaka, I thought, was excellent. Gabriel Jesus, goal and non-stop running. And I'll put Fabio Vieira because I think that goal is special. Listen, special shout out. I thought Ben White had a very good game as well. But we'll go with them four. Poll is up. Let me know who you think was man of the match. Thomas Partey as well. Possibly Thomas Partey and Ben White with a mention, but I do think, for me, Jesus, non-stop running, constant threat, got the goal. Granit Xhaka, I thought, was our best midfielder. Fabio Vieira, fantastic goal on his debut, unbelievable moment for him. And William Saliba, clean sheet, pocketed Ivan Toney, along with Gabriel. Gabriel deserves credit as well. He was very good. Thought he was going to come off injured. So I would say one of those for man of the match. But get voting on the poll, people. More polls than a strip club. Zamir said, I thought Partey was man of the match. Fair enough. He definitely gave us presence. I thought he improved in the second half. And I do think his stability allows Xhaka to get forward and go and join in a little bit more. That's why Xhaka, edge of the penalty area, ball's laid off to him. Lovely little clipped cross. And like I said, Jesus had a lot to do with that ball. That isn't an easy header at all. But a brilliant goal. Curtis said, we are spoilt with these centre-backs. Wow, I'm gassed. The depth that Arsenal have got a centre-back is what we need in midfield, in my opinion. You know, we feel very comfortable at centre-back because we got Saliba, we got Gabriel, we got Ben White, we've got Holding, we've got Tomiyasu can play there. We've got 5 good options. Holding is a bit meaty, in my opinion, but, you know, as a complete backup plan, he's not the worst. We've got 3 first-team centre-backs. In midfield, you can see when we've got Xhaka and Partey, we're a different team. There's stability. Xhaka can go and join in. He doesn't have to worry about leaving Thomas Partey behind him because of the physical presence, the quality on the ball, the ability to read the game. I think when he played with Sambi, he babysitting him a little bit. We need another centre midfielder in January, in my opinion. Saliba's so good that when he plays good, people don't even talk about him. People just go, oh, so yeah, Saliba. A lot of people won't even talk about Saliba that much today. He was outstanding. He won every header. Nobody outpaced him. He scored the first goal. That's how good he is. North London derby is going to be absolutely ferocious because most North London derbies are maybe we're both outside the top 4 or maybe one of us is flying and the other one isn't. And it's a bit imbalanced. The reality is you're talking about a point separating us at the top of the Premier League at this current moment and time. Let me get the Premier League table up. Why not have a look at it, mate? We're top of it, so let's have a good look at it while we're high flying. It feels great being top of the league for these next 2 weeks. This North London derby is going to be huge because it gives us an opportunity to create room. It gives us an opportunity to prove that we can beat these teams around us. And show our quality, you know. There we are, people. Top of the Premier League. 6 wins out of our opening 7 games. I hate to harper on about it. I'm still gutted that we lost that game to Manchester United because I'm sorry. I don't think they're that good. And I just don't think we should have lost. But anyway, it's in the past. Let's not go on about it. It's over. We've won our next game. And that's all that matters. Let's look ahead to the Spurs game. Oh, man. The top feels so much better than the bottom. So much better. Man City, you're a window shopper. mad at me. I think I know why. Tottenham, you're a window shopper. In the jewelry store looking at it, you can't buy. Yeah, trophies, mate. You're in the jewelry store looking at trophies and you can't buy them. But yeah, man. We got a big 6 weeks coming up. When that international break finishes, I think we got 10 games in October. The squad is going to be pushed to the absolute limits. I just hope that our big players stay fit. That's all I'm hoping, because I think we got a very good team at the moment. But it's the depth, it's the squad. What's positive is Vieira's come in today, scored a brilliant goal. So now you're thinking Vieira and Odegaard, that can rotate. Marquinhos, I mean, we didn't see a lot of him today. We're hoping he can get to a point where he can put pressure on Saka. Centre-back, we're fine. Zinchenko and Tierney, we've got depth. We need Smith Rowe back so he can challenge Martinelli. You know, I still think we need a couple other players, but it's just a case of getting to that January window, and then maybe we can strengthen it in January, you know. Saliba, the boss, I'm feeling good about Vieira. He was brave enough to shoot. I love the way he just put it out of his feet and just said, I'm hitting this. Wasn't interested in, can I pick out a pass? He said, you know what? I'm 25 yards out. I've got a good left foot. I'm going to pull the trigger. The keeper had no chance. I don't think he expected him to shoot. Cookies for Liverpool. Yeah, Liverpool, unfortunately, you're somewhere below. I can't find you, mate. You know, I'm so high up, I'm dizzy. I know I'm shameless with it. Liverpool fans will be in the comments like, how dare you? We've won the Premier League and the Champions League. But we live in the present, people. And at present, I can't see you on the screen. Make sure you smash the likes, people. 3,300 of you in the chat. Arsenal Football Club are top of the Premier League. And it feels absolutely beautiful. I can't lie. I'm shameless with it. But top of the Prem feels great. And can we hit 2,000 likes on the video? We're at 1,500. Lick the like button. I don't think Fran or Laurie are coming on. I haven't spoken to either of them. I know Laurie is actually at the AFTV game. And Fran, I'm not sure. I'm not sure if he is. If he's in the chat, he can let me know. But yeah, feels great being top of the league. But obviously, where it can get techie, people, is the fixtures, is where it's going to start getting a little bit complicated for Arsenal. When you look at what happens, I wish we didn't have an international break now, I can't lie. But Tottenham next, Bodo Glimt, Liverpool, Bodo Glimt, Leeds away. Then Man City has been postponed, which I am personally absolutely delighted around. Push that game all the way back to the end of April, beginning of May. We you know what I mean? Dash that game away. Let us beat all these mid-table and bottom half of the table dons. We'll come back to Man City in the foreseeable future, you know. So we need to get through these Europa League games without Thomas Partey playing. And you know, we need to be able to play weaker teams when we're playing them games. But the future's looking good right now for Arsenal. We just have to make sure that we can win these games, you know, against some of these bigger teams. Have you stopped playing for AFTVFC? A problem is now, because we're in Europe, AFTVFC play on Sunday. Because we weren't in Europe last year, a lot of our games were on Saturday, which meant I could play for them on Sunday. Now we're in Europe, a lot of our games are on Sunday, so, you know, their games are clashing. Like today, they kicked off at 12:30. So there was no way I could do it. Cruz had a game at 10, and then I came straight to the watch along. So I'll only be able to play the odd game, to be honest. Timbo said, best watch along, bro. I really appreciate it. Fantastic stream, and the support on this channel is unbelievable. I say it all the time, but you're a legendary community. And if you look at the numbers that we get in these streams, we're performing like a channel with 200,000 subscribers, you know. So I have to thank all of you. Unbelievable numbers. And, you know, really appreciate the support. Over 3,300 of you in the chat. Mangis said, still remember Slippy Curtis on the... Hey, we don't like to talk about that, Mangis. I like to concentrate on the goal 5 minutes earlier. I still believe that there was a bobble on that pitch somewhere. Haters will say that it's a 4G AstroTurf, so there wouldn't be a bobble. But I believe there was something wrong with that pitch. I want a full investigation about that slip. Maybe I'm just getting older and my coordination was going. M. Smiley said, it's you, bro. Your interactions are wavy. Big up to you, bro. David said, top community, top flight security, top flight community of the world, Craig. Not just the city, the world. Epic community. Curtis, all love, dude. You make the games even more awesome. Appreciate it. And listen, I always say I'm an energy person. Energy. We feed off the energy. It's interesting. And, you know, you go off topic, but it's a funny feeling. And this is the beauty of YouTube, right? Especially with the regulars who I see in the chat on a regular basis. You begin to feel like you know the people in the comments without even knowing what they look like, you know, if you've got a picture up of something else or whatever. But you create a bond. It's a real powerful thing, to be honest. It's very powerful. But it does feel like a community. What I would love to do, what I think I'm going to do is I want to try and get an event. For now, it's probably going to be in London. Obviously, if we travel and you know, things are going off, I should have organised this for the tour. But I want to do an event where, you know, maybe I get Kevin Campbell involved, maybe get Robbie or someone, and maybe we can do a live event, get some of the community to come to it and meet up and talk Arsenal, talk football, something like that. I've actually sent an email to somebody I know who works somewhere in London to see if we can maybe hire somewhere. So look out for that. It'd be good to get that around Christmas, some sort of time like that, or maybe at the start of the new year. So I'm going to try and get that. Definitely want to do different things with this channel, because the reality is, you know, every channel is doing similar things. You've got to do things that, you know, elevate you that little bit higher. And I'm all about the community thing with this channel. As I said, as the channel grows, I'll need someone who can edit. I'll need someone who's got a sound engineer. Rather than me just getting some stranger off a website, I want people from the community to become part of it. So, yeah, just a bit of an idea of how I'm thinking moving forward anyway. But we definitely want to get a live event. And try and get it sometime this year if we can. But I'll keep you informed. Dio said, I'm involved. Yeah, man, listen. It would be great. Be great to get some people in the community there if you can make it. Gian said, imagine adding Smith Rowe, Zinchenko and Odegaard to the bench. We are slowly solving the squad depth problem. Yeah, I think so. It's just the middle of midfield for me. But you know, if we can get to January, in reality, the middle of November, we break up for the World Cup. So Arsenal should already be looking at targets for the January transfer window. And you know, Douglas Luiz was on the bench yesterday. Big up my brother, Jar Digger. Make sure, if you're into your music, grime, hip-hop, this is the best artist in Nottingham. Absolutely amazing. Family member. Go and follow him on YouTube. Got some quality music out. See you there, bro. Yeah, man, 100%. 100%. It'd be great to get you down here for that as well, man. Cliffo said, get Tielemans in. He ain't gonna want to be at the bottom of the league. I think you will see Tielemans openly looking for a move. I think Brendan Rodgers will probably get sacked. And I think they'll try and shift him in January and try and get some money for him. So yeah, listen, Arsenal for me, I always say build from a position of strength. Don't wait until things are going wrong to improve on it. Sometimes when things are going well, that's the best time to improve, because you're in a position of positivity. You're building on something that's already got a solid foundation. It's like building a house. You don't build a house. So Arsenal for me, get yourself a top midfielder in January. Get a winger in as well. All right, we might not need the winger if Marquinhos proves himself. Your live streams are the most entertaining, my bro. Big up for that. Really appreciate it, Joshua. Are there any more Premier League matches today? Yeah, it's Everton against West Ham. Like I said, I'm not going to do a live stream for it because I'm a great believer. If you're going to do something, do it properly. I wouldn't have enough, you know, enthusiasm to stream that game. Latte said, best community on YouTube. What should Saliba's rating be on FIFA? Because he was so low rated, they're not going to boost him that high, I don't think. So I reckon they'll give him like 81, 82 or something. I'd love to see him at 84. But I don't think they're going to make him that high yet. Big up people who are saying they're going to check out Jar Digger. Cliffo said, Jar Digger, hi mate, fellow Arsenal fan from the gym. Hope you're well, bro. Yeah, big up, man, big up. Community settings, people. We connect people, you know. That's what we want to do. Sadiq, thank you for the super chat. He said, we have seen the importance of Partey in the starting 11. January, we need a backup for him. Expectations against this level of opposition should be a win. Top of the league, yeah. You can achieve great things by beating a lot of the teams outside of the top 6 and then simply don't lose many games to the top 6 so that they can gain points on you. You know, that's all you really have to do. Nick a couple of wins, especially at home, against some of them big 6 teams, and then go away, draw a couple. Ultimately, you're going to lose a couple, but then you do well against the rest of them. That can get you where you need to be. But I thought Partey brought a lot of stability to the team today, Sadiq, you're right. Mark, hope you're well, bro. He said, great watch along. See, we are top of the league. Let's go. Lassakan said, Curtis, I can help you run graphics. CurtisShawTV@hotmail.com. Anyone wants to reach out, any ideas, suggestions for the channel, hit me up, send me an email, and, you know, we'll have a conversation, people. Let me end this poll, actually. People saying it's very close. Right. Who is your man of the match today? Let's see who you have gone for. Let's end the poll. And you have gone for, wow, we've actually got a joint man of the match. 37% Saliba, 37% Xhaka, 14% Gabriel Jesus, and 10% Fabio Vieira. I don't think we've ever had that. So Saliba and Xhaka are joint man of the match. Both got 37%. I know, Hotmail, people say all the time, have you got a Hotmail address, not a Gmail? I'm old school, people. I'm old school. I set that email up before I even started the channel because I thought, I'm going to call it that. I want the email address to be the name of the channel rather than, you know, where you want it to be a name where you've got to put numbers after it because you can't get it. So I got it before the channel even started, you know. I was doing the Matrix thing. I could see in the future. I had a vision. And then Gmail took over and everyone goes, what, Hotmail? You still got Hotmail? But yeah, man. Timbo said, Xhaka, biggest turnaround in Arsenal player history, and I was not a fan. Again, for me, I view Xhaka the same way I sort of view Arteta. Ultimately, you failed in the past. But you've got the opportunity to prove it wrong, and you are proving it wrong, but you've got to prove it. Proving and proved it is two different things. Xhaka has to finish this season where we're saying what a good season he's had. I'm not interested in him having good runs of form and then letting us down. Keep up this form for the season. Do this in the bigger games, because against Man United, he went missing. So... But today was excellent and he's had some very good performances. If he finishes the season in that form, it's a massive turnaround. Fair play to him. But I want to see more. Again, ideas that I'm looking at, people. Potential website, an app as well. Obviously, you've got to pump money into these things to get an app and stuff like that. And you've got to feel like the app is of a high standard and that the community can get, you know, sufficient use out of it. It also takes time because you've got to constantly update it. So we're going to get there. Listen, for this channel, I got lots of planning, lots of things in the background. Overnight, I just want to push this channel to a next level where we go, right, there's the app, there's the merch, there's the website. There's loads of plans. Don't worry. We're not sitting on our hands, people. We want to push this far. And like I said, I want you to all be part of the journey, you know. Community member, come on, you Gunners. Big up Odion, hope you're well. Partey definitely elevates Xhaka, no doubt about it. No doubt about it that Partey brings stability to Xhaka, enables Xhaka to get forward and play with more freedom, and he's much, much better. Need to get Fran to float the channel on crypto. Fran's doing big things. Go and check out his crypto channel, man. Astronaut Fran. A lot of people... are learning a lot about crypto. I was very much of this mindset, right? that, nah, man, that crypto thing, man, this is some, it's some scam to rip you off. But if you can learn it and you can understand it, people are making a lot of money out of it. And the reality is, how many things are there in life where you can potentially become a millionaire? Unless you win the lottery, which is like a 0.1% chance. So get involved. Astronaut Fran, go and follow him on YouTube. Clem's put his ratings in. He's gone for... He's give Ben White a 9, Saliba a 9, Partey, no, Xhaka 10 out of 10, man of the match. Clement, fair enough. And Gibbs said, let me do your marketing. As I said, hit me up, people. CurtisShawTV@hotmail.com. Drop me an email and let's go. Curtis Shaw merch, definitely buying it. Soon land. I'm trying to get some designs sorted and we'll get it dropped. Can't believe I voted for Xhaka. You feel dirty, right? Let it happen. I'm a web developer, holla. Yeah, man, let me know. People, I'm out of here. My Sunday dinner is waiting. It's been a fantastic day. Thank you very much to everybody who tuned in. Like the video on the way out if you haven't already. If you're watching it back on playback, click that like button as well. Thank you for a brilliant community today. Great interaction as always. Lots of stuff to talk about. I'll be back tomorrow, 2 p.m. We'll review the game, press conference reaction, player ratings, discuss the game. Tuesday, 4 p.m, member stream. Fantastic streams. Just to give you a bit of a rundown, we may do a couple of watch-alongs during the international break if there's some big games. But obviously it will be a bit of a quieter time. I'm going to try and get some collabs and some regular Arsenal content as well before we play Tottenham in 2 weeks. Thank you very much for tuning in. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday. Lick down that like button and subscribe if you haven't already. Arsenal go marching on. We're top of the league. We slapped up Brentford 3-0. 3-0 victories at Brentford aren't for everybody. Man United. See you tomorrow, people. Bless.